Lived in my
You're
grandma's
alive?
a little while. Yeah.
Do have a groundhog living underneath my shed.
Our
There's one
neighbors
out.
have a groundhog
He's
shed.
Yeah.
Big
A
boy.
shed groundhog, I mean. The shed's not for the groundhog, but the
mean-
groundhog thinks it is, so. I don't know.
Depends on who you ask, apparently.
yeah, exactly.
Ah, shit.
I got a decent picture of that sucker too. He's a big boy.
Yes, there's this one back here. Every
Are we
once in a
live?
while, Hobbs and I are out back walking, and I like look over and he just goes, you know?
Like a little cartoon paws.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Can't see you if you don't move. I totally see you. No, you don't.
Look away. Run off. All right, so we're live. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome. D and or D.
We're gonna run the intro before we do the starting of stuff, but we are all gathered here. This is good.
We need a link to the. Oh, I'll get there.
Stream?
We'll get there. Everything's happening.
It is fine. Everything's taking time. Let's start by what do you all remember from last week? Do you have like a standout moment or thing that, like, you're like, well, that happened.
I mean, that was basically the entirety of the tower. So every time we rounded the corner, something we did or
Oh, look at this. A new horror.
Yeah.
We fought two versions of biblically accurate Miss Burnswood.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Doctor.
Doc.
Nah.
Doctor.
Probably went to,
I didn't see your PhD.
went to evil doctors.
Is a clone of a doctor also a doctor? Or do they have to go to school
Doctor
after?
Who it Ooh, is. Good.
It's a doctorette.
Wow.
Had to throw one out.
So, yeah, you had some shenanigans in the tower. You accidentally activated a thing that woke up the clones, so to speak. They were disfigured. You fought them. Then you all jumped, and did you float? Was it a slow fall?
Feather fall.
You
so
feather
that
falled
it
from the
kinda
top.
Gave us a little more lateral movement rather than straight down.
Probably gave the nuns too much time to catch up.
Because at that point, we had seen the approaching vehicle. We just didn't know it was full of nuns yet.
Right, yeah, you didn't
Yes.
know. You didn't know that the cars were just like clown car full of nuns.
Yeah. To be specific, though, these are nuns with crossbows.
Yes, battle nuns.
These
They're
are
armed.
these are battle nuns. They are not your standard. They don't look like they're fragile
piece.
girls.
Iron tip rulers.
These are hardened warriors.
Not your convention.
Oh.
Just off.
Here they are.
I forgot. I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, there. Yeah, right into the throat.
They surrounded you. They have on a little patch that has a symbolism that reminded, I think, the two
I was
dwarves
going to say,
of
only some of us
Yeah.
actually discovered
Lathander.
that.
Yes, yes. The Morning Lord. And the nun in charge came out and said, "Yes, you will come with us for containment. Resist, and we will be forced to eliminate you." And then that was the end of the episode. So I will run the intro. Yeah. The intro. Where's the music coming from? Here it is.
Where is the music coming from?
Where our music come from? And intro.
Remember, and an AK-47, which I bring up every session.
I built it because I am the artificer.
Don't
I can
remember
corroborate that.
I
that.
remember.
It's an AD-47. I'm not Drogan. No.
Oh, God. Well, Drogon's the sniper rifle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragonov.
Dragonov, yeah.
Broken.
All right.
We're back. It's
Uh,
official. Yay.
Yes. What were your hit points at?
Yes.
47 to 49.
Okay.
So I got healed, I believe.
Okay.
Over 9,000.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
The number just keeps going up on my screen. That's weird. 23 out of 44.
Is that regeneration?
21 out of 51.
Okay, so this side is.
Damage.
No damage.
Yeah, of course. Of course not. They might even go in the room. Probably not.
There was one room entering, yeah.
All right, so this table's this
You
side of the
needed to do
table's
it
kind of
for
half.
range, didn't you? Yeah.
If this is correct, 26 out of 40.
Okay. So 3 of you are at kind of half health, roughly. 2 of you are mostly fresh.
So you're standing there. It's nighttime.
Yep.
You are in a kind of the field near the fence that surrounds the tower. 3 Nikron carriages are surrounding you. The nuns have piled out. Crossbows are
At the
pointed
ready.
at you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do? Dave, she said
She's giving you the direct statement.
Oh, shoot. Mother Superior called us by our secret name. I think this is serious.
I got a 12 on initiative.
Yes, we could all die here tonight. That is fine. That is a choice that you are allowed to make, and I don't know when is going to occur.
We're ready for just about everything that we could think of you thinking of.
And
What you
things that
think
you're
of.
not,
We're excited
that
to
we
see.
didn't think you thought of. So, what do you want to do?
Yes.
Talk? Anything?
I mean, I know Buddy's only got one thing in his mind. He's not gonna fight. With 16 nuns with guns.
18.
18. That's right.
I should have brought more nuns.
Do you say that?
Yes.
He did say that in his voice. It's
You're the you're her.
She just looks at you and tilts her head a little bit, and you see like a kind of a threatening, challenging look in her eye. What was that?
Ah, you want to take me one-on-one for freedom? Very well, I accept.
And another word, other news, nunchuck storm.
Oh, amazing. She just gestures towards the car. Will you come along peacefully?
Who are you with?
How open?
Give me a persuasion check.
Maybe. Oh my. Maybe a little bit. 16?
You're well acquainted with secret orders. Yes.
As I see you are. So? You say I'm acquainted. How are you?
Quite fine, thank you.
Eyebrows.
Yeah. She just kind of gestures to everyone and says, "We all have our purpose. Much as Gias has theirs, Locke has ours. Locke.
Some kind of check to know what lock is? History? Or...
History or well, like
Is it
you've already
CK or is it?
L-O-C-K.
Yes.
For note keeping, yeah.
history's good. It's gonna be a high check.
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna
14.
roll
Anyone who'd
just-
like to,
just
you're
for
all
the
listening to
sake
this,
of
so
it,
anyone
yeah.
who'd like to can definitely.
14 is not a high check.
Come on, random nat 20.
Oh, not bad. What was the check? I'm sorry.
History.
History. Come on, Mark.
A 1.
Yeah, ouch. An 18 for this.
An 18.
18.
Dirty 20.
Hey, okay. So an 18 and a 20, and you said you got
14.
Okay. I was not sure whether I was going to give an 18 any info at all on this. Maybe you've kind of like have heard of.
Do I give Trombley a pip or no? Was 18 a mostly failure?
Yeah. Yeah. You've kind of heard of like maybe.
But like, I'm not pulling up any details.
No details other than
was
sometimes
an-
Lathander. Sometimes Lathander
You had
worshippers
me
are
looking
weird.
over like, wait, what's all of that?
Say again?
Sorry.
So, sometimes Lathander worshippers have been known to be a little weird. That's about it. Like, there's been
There's some weird.
some weirdness going on there that maybe this is a part of. You have had conversations with Lucky in your time where he's training you, and you did hear he at one point brought up this like thing on a whim, kind of in the background of like talking about things. Stay away from walk.
He
Those
was
guys
kinda
are
more like-
nuts.
You gotta blend in more. Don't be a dick, or Locke will get you. Kind of weird little like that kind of.
In the flashback, I imagine Mark's like, dude, like, blending in is very hard.
Just because you're bad at it.
Point taken, I guess.
So you did hear about them, and that
It seemed to have a negative connotation to Lucky, at least.
but with a net 20, I'm gonna assume
no,
you
no,
Dirty 20.
dirty 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. Yeah, with a dirty 20, you you did maybe ask him like, but what is a
What does
lock,
that even
right, or
mean?
something like that, and he would have told you that's the Lathander occult containment keepers.
Oh.
Also, since they've pulled up, Lucky has been perfectly silent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because they probably don't want him to be... Or he doesn't want to be, like, detected or whatever.
I would also assume that Raven went invisible.
She's almost always invisible
Yeah.
unless you like just woke up.
Oh yeah, you're sort
You know, like-
actually
She's just chilling.
actually
I kind of picture like when it's just us that she, appears. That
But
know,
we
the
were
party
just
is
in a
comfortable with it.
tower and all sorts
Yeah.
of stuff was happening. So I imagine, she
So-
would be invisible if you wanted her to be.
Mark, your sword has disappeared.
Your sword is gone.
You do have if you have another rapier that is perfectly fine.
Well,
think
I mean,
very reasonable, but
wait a minute. Did he tell me to throw the old one away? I think he did. I think,
Perfect.
like, no. I think,
No,
like,
I
think that was the
I kind
thing.
of do
Yeah.
remember that. He was
And I
like,
was
get rid of
like,
that. You're not going to need it anymore.
sure? Like,
Yeah.
damn it, Calvin. No, this is great.
he's absolutely gone invisible.
So,
It's not
there.
that
Bartholomew is left with just one of those sword-shaped toothpicks.
It is there, but it is invisible, is what
that's
you're
what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's just disappeared. It's not actually gone. So you do have a weapon that is currently hard
So
to
maybe
detect.
there's that moment where you're like looking at, hey, wait, what the heck? Oh, it's
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you could bump into it to tell. But
It sounds like we're all sort of working on the same side here. What's with the hostility? You didn't have to roll up on with bows out.
She's gonna be. We are on the side of Lathander. You are not. Drop your weapons.
I can't do that.
can I? Like, who am I next to? Actually, like,
Who do you want to be next to?
yeah, well, you can pick your kind of landing order if you'd like, or
Well,
what have you.
you know what? When I'm about to start trouble, I'm normally next to Hillman. So, dude, can you like get rails out of here if I do something stupid?
Reals?
Yeah.
I think she's the only one who can't see if I do
Really the only one I can't see.
Oh my god, I'm so
If you're
curious.
gonna do darkness,
I know everybody can't see, but like,
but magical darkness is different than normal darkness.
But
Yeah,
if
right.
warlocks can sometimes see in magical darkness.
I think
That's, I
that
think,
might be one of
what-
my shticks too.
Okay.
But I don't know if you have.
Okay.
You don't have that. You're not a warlock
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, that's Warlock. Illrigger riddles does not.
Interesting.
Let's see. I think we ought to see what they want.
I don't think it's good at that point.
I know. No, I want to beat the shit out of them. No, there's a lot of them.
There's a chance if I do this. Watch maybe 3.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh my god.
Like, I'm sure, like, I'm really not hiding this very well in front of these
Yeah,
people.
give me a
Do you
stealth
want to
check.
make a stealth check for your little
Yeah.
side conversation?
Oh, okay, not bad. Not
Could
bad.
be
Much
doing
trouble
that
can we
while.
get into these nuns?
Well, whatever you did, I probably botched it.
I have done this before. Calvin like whispers to me, and I just
hang
go,
on.
"What?" Like, really loud. What?
I forgot I had to roll at disadvantage. The second roll was actually better, so we might have a slight chance. I had an 18. 15 plus 3 for a stealth.
If I had to roll
Okay.
2, then I got a 6.
You are set. You have made that, as far as you know,
As far as you can tell.
in private.
As far as
Okay.
you can tell. You don't see any signs of that having gone poorly, at least.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
You're kind of in sort of like bullet time at the moment, so what Drogon was doing is kind of at the same time
Can
this
you
was
lay
happening, so
out
if you two wanted
for
to
us
do anything.
the terrain and where the tower is exactly? And then
Yeah,
we-
I just put this out here
Surrounded
just in
army.
case. I don't know. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Just in case.
Is the fez is the fez as big as the tower, for instance?
Yeah.
Like the tower would be like
maybe
over here.
Bigger than that,
and-
actually.
And taller.
Well,
This is like a
It
few
is
stories.
But it'll
wider.
work as a
It'd be
tower
like-
marker.
The tower base would be like, what do you think, 60 feet away?
I think
I don't
further
remember,
than
120
that.
feet or something like that. So
There's like-
actually, this is kind of to
You're-
scale. It's like over here.
Yeah, you are closer to the.
It's pretty far.
Let's say that the wall is over here,
Yeah, you're
and
far.
you're kind of here.
Because we were going, hoping to make our escape. So we made it over.
Should we
to
put
the
Where
walls.
roughly would
Characters
they
in?
kind of be?
there's the wall.
What?
Where's the wall?
Yeah, like where
Walls over here,
roughly are they around us? Like,
and there are.
are we
there's like.
encircled or?
Yeah, you are encircled.
You
There's the
yeah.
the 3 carriages are here. The nuns have kind of grouped out and kind of surrounded you.
If we all duck, they'll shoot each other.
4, 5, 6.
They are pretty. From the looks of it, they're pretty locked in. Like each of them is.
10.
Or do you really want to do this?
I just want to, so that they can quantify how much 18 is. 11, 12, 13, 14.
This looks safe.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Well, actually, no,
They're not actually extra large. It's just
Kung
the
fu
scary,
fighting.
the scary
Can you
big
just-
in charge.
all right, yeah, we get the
Okay,
idea.
okay. We
surrender.
Of course, we'll come along peacefully. Everybody, stow your gear.
She goes, drop it.
Drop your gear. We will collect it.
It takes like 10 minutes to take the shield off my arm. Or a minute, however long it is.
Taking the battle axe, taking my dart, and holster, hand axe.
Some of the just like every other one kind of will step forward and kind of collect the things from
Yep.
you and help you remove.
All right. Rill's
Thank-
hands over
is-
her rapier, her regular dagger, and her fancy dagger.
Is there anything you are trying to conceal?
My mini crossbow bracelet.
That's interesting. Give me a like sleight of hand check, perhaps. Does that seem
Kind of
reasonable,
like
or is there
a
something
luck
else?
check of
How do you
sorts?
want to
My
conceal it?
sleight of hand or stealth are the same result. So yeah, we can call it sleight of hand.
Okay.
Because of the
What do you
nature of that weapon, I feel like it doesn't look like a weapon when it's not like in go mode. Like
Yeah,
it
it's-
folds up and stuff.
It's not a mass-produced thing.
Yeah.
There's There's definitely like the DC for this will take that into consideration, I'm
I
sure.
think it also gave advantage to being hidden.
Oh,
Yes, go for
that
it.
makes sense.
Go for it. Let's do it.
I'm casually just taking my gloves off, sticking them in my pockets,
Like they're nothing.
Yeah, I got all the 20 in my side.
You rolled a 20 to. Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask you to
One of
play it
those
off.
will bounce out. That would be a 16.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Sorry,
16?
16?
A 16.
You're good.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Bunny's usually disguised to look like Matt, like 99% of the time.
Yes.
Right.
He's not gonna let the nuns touch his arm.
Okay.
He's got like a lizard arm.
So you're like, I've got this.
It's really complicated. It's like a normal book. It's complicated.
When they come up to start pulling your shield off, the one in charge goes, and you can drop your illusion.
Oh. Does she say anything about anything else?
I'm gonna hand over my hand axe, my light hammer, my shield. That's it.
Rill's also probably had the orc gun on her, and of course she hands that over.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's no hiding
You
that.
can't delay the returning of your hand axe.
Oh, that's cool. That's a fun idea. Just like yeah.
Thor, a moment.
Yeah.
Right. Returns to the wielder's hand immediately after it is used to make a ranged attack.
Oh, and it's
Okay.
specifically
That's
been
a
used
bit-
for attacking. Yeah, that
That would
language
have been
is-
cool as
That
heck.
language is
but
specific.
That is very.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you're attempting to conceal or kind of play off as not being?
Just
Equipment?
my little freaking gadgets for. Whenever I cast a spell, it gives me the D8. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything.
What does it look like? Like, what is it currently? What is it doing, and where is it?
It's that thing that I lock into the hand axe that kind of looks like a derringer, but I have to put like a goo cylinder thing in it.
Okay. So is that like just like
It's just kind of like a
dangling at your waist currently, or something like that, or
kind of probably looks like a Vulcan gun with nothing in it right now.
an empty clock gun? Okay.
He's got daggers on his belt. That's literally the only weapon he carries out. But he does have the backpack, which he would like them not to take. This is back holding.
Yeah.
They are absolutely going to try.
They will try.
Absolutely.
It's a normal backpack with a bag of holding in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to collect basically
They're
all of
taking
your
everybody's
items.
stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Is there some sort of check or something to try to any kind of rescue your shit kind of rolls
Do they
anyone
want
can make?
my-
Or?
Do you want my amulet? It's my clockwork amulet. Like I usually just keep it inside my shirt.
Yeah, they're looking for. They look. So you're actually
You notice
noticing them.
something, yeah.
First of all, they are most concerned. Well, actually, let's do an insight check first.
Yeah, everybody can make an insight check for this. I think that's fair.
26.
Okay.
Not an at 20 though. You're very insightful. Okay. Oh yeah.
18.
Okay.
Nice.
Maybe. 18.
25.
18. Oh my God! Everybody's picking up on it, except Buddy.
Except for Buddy.
Because Buddy's dealing with that shield, you know.
Really
It's
complicated.
Really complicated.
So you guys notice that that they're kind of lax around you, and they're kind of lax around Hugh. Right now, they don't see you as the major threats. They are
seem-
concerned about Rills. They are concerned about Bartholomew, and they are concerned about Buddy.
They don't.
They are the ones
seem-
that. And have you dropped your illusion?
Yeah, he probably would have.
Okay. So they are. There's more arrows pointed at these two, and they are like checking you guys down. They're like
They're
making
being
sure that
incredibly
you're
thorough.
that you don't have any kind of magic items on you or things like that. They don't
Well, I
have any-
would gladly hand over the amulet. I just didn't know if they would notice it. But I was trying to conceal my hand wraps.
His gloves.
20.
yeah.
He
you
rolled
got
it.
'em.
Yeah, he rolled
You
it
got 'em.
like a stealth thing.
Yeah.
He's got his gloves.
Yeah. They
the
take the whole
amulet
thing.
they
They
take.
start putting the items and stuff into like these cases that they
These
lock up.
like strange ornate cases with sigils on them and stuff like that, and they close the cases and put them in the trunks of the car.
Rills wouldn't necessarily be trying to hide them or anything because they're not weapons, but are her cold gloves obviously magical?
Oh,
Not
Would they-
obviously.
okay.
Would you like to try to keep them?
I mean, Yeah.
You already made a good check to hide your.
To hide the mini crop.
Make another one for
Sure.
this. Yeah.
Buddy would like to try to keep his hat and his spellcasting papers.
His papers.
Okay. Give me a stealth or sleight of hand.
Unless you're trying to talk your way out of it, in which case you go
Jules
charisma.
also wears a ring that is her spellcasting focus. Can we call this one roll for the gloves and the ring, or are
I
they
think
definitely going
I
to
think
take the ring away?
if you fail with the gloves, then we'll have to deal with the ring. 'Cause the
Okay.
ring would be under the gloves.
Yep.
How about that?
All right.
Does that mean I also
20.
have to do a check for my
A 20. You got him.
D8 Lucy Majiggy?
So Rills takes the gloves off and hands them over. I rolled a net one.
Oh!
Oh, here they don't really do anything fancy, but these are magic, and you seem concerned with that.
Give me a roll for the ring.
So I
I
think,
probably would, because
If
actually
it's-
it would technically be called my arcane firearm.
yeah, I think that would be something that you'd need to roll to keep if you want to.
I think I would attempt to nonchalantly just kind of like, I hand over everything else and then just kind of like, there.
Done.
The glove, they just make stuff cold. More of a novelty than anything, but there you go.
14.
14 to keep his arcane thingy thing. No, not
No.
good enough.
No. They grab it.
That too.
Alright. I'm getting this back when we're done.
The invisible amulet from the doctor, should we go for that at all either? But I don't know if Buddy would be also we would also take that.
Okay.
It's currently invisible, right? You can
Yeah.
make it
Give
invisible.
me another check for that one. That one's kind of actually important.
That's interesting. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Oh, I looked.
You look Tucker!
I couldn't help myself.
That's a one.
For keeping the gloves.
They absolutely
This is
take it.
for losing thing. Another one of those. Sorry.
Okay.
What about Tucker's invisible
Oh.
rapier?
They go to like check you, and they don't find the rapier on you because
filter.
it is gone.
It is actually left.
What is the point of all this extra searching? Like, seriously, what's going on here? There's nothing under my tail. Stop it.
Rude. Yeah.
Then they get the manacles out, and they go to cuff all of you.
You already took our stuff.
No, they should definitely cuff me.
Well, if you're into that sort of thing.
So you're
I am.
all going to willingly
I was talking to
become
them.
shackled? All right.
Buddy not so willing to do it.
Not so willingly.
He's also watching where his stuff went.
Rills is also not willing. She's just trying to put up a brave face.
Right,
And be
right.
like, yeah, whatever.
Okay, but none of you are like causing any resilience or resistance. I mean, sorry,
I
words.
would have earlier, but now is not the time.
All right. What about Raven? She's currently invisible.
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know. Okay.
It's clear that they don't know about Raven, and Raven has not been.
Raven
See?
knows how to be quiet, I'm assuming.
I mean, one of her primary things is doing stealth stuff. So
Yeah.
Raven?
It's good.
There.
All right, so they'll shackle each of you. They run a chain through. Who do we want to group together? Because they're going in different vehicles.
Yeah.
Those
These-
three look pretty beat up. Let's put them, all three of them together,
Okay.
right? I think that they'd logic it out that way, and then the
Which-
two.
Yeah. Okay.
So Buddy and Yolaman are chained together, and Bartholomew, Rills, and Drogon are also chained together. And they escort you to some of the seats.
Your
the
equipment
vehicles.
is put in the third vehicle.
Third vehicle, away from all three of you. Yep, that's right.
Now there isn't enough room for everybody to get back into these clown cars.
You are
So-
replacing 5 of the nuns.
Yeah. So they are staying here at the tower.
They're going to the guard tower.
Mark, can you give me a perception check for Snickers?
Oh god.
He is a level 2 rogue now.
Yeah, we have a character sheet for him. You thought you'd be proud.
Well, I mean, I'm proud, but I'm very concerned.
For Snickers, why would you be?
It's dark out, so he can see okay.
Because he's bite-sized.
Perception, you said?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's his perception, so you just have to tell me what the roll is.
Oh, yeah.
14.
You're rolling
14. So it's a 15 total.
All right. That's not
Fantastic.
too bad.
Not that that means anything for you guys at the moment, but there it is.
Snickers goes on an adventure in our absence.
Please let Lucky
Side
go into
quest.
Snickers' hands in like this epic montage. Snickers stabbing all the nuns to get us free.
So you are being put into things. Do you want to say anything to Lucky who might be here?
It would be something that the nuns would likely hear. They are all milling around you, so you'd have to think of something tricksy if you wanted to pass a message or something.
No. Because, like, Mark wouldn't know how to convey it, like, with any sort of stealth with this many people around, so he's just gonna pull this out. He's like,
I'm definitely Hopefully Lucky knows what he's doing.
Okay, then you are all loaded into the backs of these
2 of these cars?
vehicles, and they power up they pull off and start driving towards the exit of the
The tower's gate
Yeah.
thing. Little.
what car did they put me in?
You're along with Rills and Drogon in the middle car?
So you are locked up, and there is still one nun with a crossbow pointed into the back of it. So there's these
There's
carriages.
one nun driving.
On the outside, so I've seen these carriages. They look kind of like a horse-drawn carriage, but they've got a front that kind of comes out a little further where the engine is. So then there's a person that sits on top with a wheel that controls the steering on the front of the vehicle. So it's kind of a combination of a carriage and a car. So on the inside, there's still the 2 seats facing each other on the inside of the carriage. So you guys are kind of lined up in the back there, and there are 2 other nuns in the back there holding crossbows at you. Same deal with you 2.
Except 3 nuns are in the
Yeah.
cars.
We third in line or first in line on this character?
First, the first one going out is actually the last car going out is the one with your equipment in a case.
And in fact, interestingly, that one does seem to be trailing behind a little bit further. They have some sort of protocol they're following.
I'm going to say that the lady in charge is in with the 3 of you. And she's just kind of like there in the back. She's one of the 2 nuns pointing crossbows at you guys. Anything you want to do as you drive off?
It's all a thunder, huh? Righteous dude.
Dude.
I think the nun just kind of nods at you a little bit.
I don't understand all the hostility. I mean, I know we're not Lavender followers, but we're all on the side of good, aren't we not?
So this
Do
is
they talk?
yeah, this is some
good
rando. Yeah, give me a persuasion check. That's what we do. Persuasion.
17.
Who isn't Henry Nun smoking a cigar?
Oh, that's
Be
gonna
quiet.
be. Yeah, she's just sitting there with the crossbow pointed at you. She's just gonna be like, you might think you're doing good. I can see that.
Interested in to be informed.
Oh, I don't think that's what's going to be happening.
Oh, what's going to be happening?
We're putting you into containment.
Containment? What does that mean?
We're going to keep the world safe.
That's enough, sister.
But we are emissaries of the king, you understand.
The king is not the highest power.
Oh, but he's the highest power here in the lands, and you don't want to create more trouble for your order than you need to.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Oh, if you're so important, you know that special secret, right? The one that I can't tell anyone? Yeah. They're not so special.
Buddy is like so pissed off about having their stuff taken.
But he's been fuming for the 5 minutes.
Maybe take off my shield.
You're not so special.
It takes like a half hour to put it on.
Love it.
So wait.
Backpack.
So you're not in that conversation.
No, I'm not in
But
this
yeah,
We're not in-
you're in the
yeah,
other.
that carriage.
Is there? Is there anything that you want to?
Are we in the one with the headmistress?
Yes. Yes.
Now listen, I hope this won't take long. We're on King's business, and there's a pretty good chance much of the world depends on us finding out what the hell's going on with something.
Tell me more about this.
Bit of a need-to-know basis. You know, secret societies and all that.
She's just gonna be like, if you're concerned about the spare Burnwood, we have her under control.
Oh, no you don't.
Well,
When's the last time you seen her?
we are aware
Of her nature. Yeah. Sorry, we're both being the same headmistress.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Aye. But when's the last time you seen her?
Which one?
That is a good question, isn't it?
Again, this is something we have under control.
No, you don't. We've already dealt with one. Technically 3 now. We're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Did you disturb the capsules in the tower?
We didn't. They disturbed themselves.
So you did.
Ah. That's just the other. I was like, ah.
Well, fortunately, we're here to clean up your mess.
Oh, it's pretty clean. Messy. Well, it's been cleaned. Messy, but clean.
This is exactly the situation that we want to kind of avoid here. You don't understand the level of damage that you're doing.
And you don't understand the level of damage you're permitting.
You think that you've cleaned up the tower.
You think you've got everything under control.
We do.
We got in just fine.
Yes, that was a...
Big control, huh?
That was fortunate. It allows us to apprehend you.
Yes.
And have you apprehended however many, who knows what of Miss Burnwood?
We will. In good time.
Oh, will. Doesn't sound like it's controlled.
That is your opinion.
That's what the facts say.
Do you want to give me a persuasion check?
What is it that you're? What is your goal with?
It's kind of a, hey, we kind of are after the same thing here. We want the same person. We don't need to be at each other's kind of throats. We both know what something's going on. Maybe we can work together and get something solved here.
You're being sassy about it, but you're also trying to kind of build a bridge in a sense.
Yeah.
Create some doubt in them so we can exploit. Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna bump some gumption on this nonsense.
Oh.
Get it right.
Wait. I'm holding it upside down.
Uh-oh.
It's better now.
Oh. That's always good.
Here, it looks like a 9.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but it's
When you turn it back up, it's 16 on the die.
Oh, interesting.
a very different number.
Wow.
So
Entirely
weird.
different.
And 9 versus 16. These dice are weird.
I will warn you ahead of time. This is the kind of thing where you can tell this is a person who's very resolute in their belief systems.
Right, a dirty 20. Noted. She says. She kind of just gently kind of does a little side head nod to the nun next to her, and kind of just doesn't even try to engage in more conversation with you. Just kind of like, all right. How long of a journey are they going on at this point? Unless there's anything else happening.
Yeah, so let's just say you get like they're continuing to drive out. Is there anything else anybody else wants to do while they're?
I gotta pee.
Are we there yet?
Yeah. No,
Don't
I'm
you
trying to
dare
get
let him pee on me.
causing a fight. No, you don't.
Oh no, I saw you. I gotta pee. Now you don't have to stop the carriage. You can just open the door and avert your eyes, and I'll water the daisies.
Give me an intimidation check. I feel like
Yeah,
And
a 10.
They ain't afraid no pee.
One of the nuns hands you an empty water skin.
and the other one is like
To each other, no.
and the other one is like, but if you move too much, and they're just still pointing their crossbows at you.
sorry.
Slight handshake. No. No.
You know, now that you pointed that at me, I really do.
Are we chained together?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Like how?
Through the manacles, there's like an extra little loop, and there's chains kind of like
We
folded.
have manacles in each hand, and they're like,
Run through
There's
with this
a
chain.
chain that comes across that keeps you fairly close together.
how much reach do I have?
3 feet?
Not a whole lot. What do you want to do?
I just want to know if I decide to get violent, if I'm going to be able to fight halfway
You,
effectively.
you
were-
and
they're-
you and the people you're chained to have to be within a 5-foot square of each other. Think of it
And
like that.
also, like your hands are chained to each other, so you can't do like a
You
punch.
can't do a single. Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, but I can kick. I'm a monk.
You
That's
can.
true. They did not
I'm
chain
just
your
saying,
feet.
They did not change your feet.
They did not
They
chain
do want
your
you to be
feet.
able to move.
Can you see
Yeah.
outside of the carriage carts at all?
Yes.
Currently, yes.
Can I see the front where the driver is?
No, there's no window going out in that direction, but you can see out the sides.
How far away is the car behind us?
When you're going around certain little curves and turns in the dirt road here, you can kind of see that they are maybe
Like 100 feet behind.
no,
Or like less?
no. Yeah, maybe like 30, 40 feet behind. And that is this is the you're talking about the which one is first? Are these guys going first or are these guys going
I
first?
think you said Yeoman buddies.
Okay, so you guys are going first.
in
So
line, and then ours is-
these guys behind you are like 30 to 40 feet, depending on the vehicles are moving quite quickly, and the one trailing further behind, you can see the headlights.
In the distance.
Yeah, further in the distance.
Just wondering if we did try and escape. I put my divinity duplicity, the driver's seat. I can cast spells through it,
Interesting.
but it can't do it on. I could do it on our part. I can't see the driver's seat.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
What is that?
What?
do?
Yeah.
I can cast spells through it. It's like a illusion. But
So
it's just my channel.
they would see a version of you there, kind of. Is that the okay? Interesting. It is quite a long drive, so if there's anything you do want to try to do, you
to get
can
violent?
certainly try to do that.
Bunny wants to get violent, but he's very mad about his stuff being gone
Do you want to?
and being chained up.
I'm not really afraid of these people.
The one that I'm afraid of is not in our carriage.
That's right. Yeah, the big scary lady is with these three.
Is there someone like driving the car that's behind the carriage?
Yes.
A nun. Nuns everywhere.
We're down to I guess we're down to 13 total. 'Cause you said
Yep, there's 5 of them that you replaced, basically. There are less of them, but you also have less weapons, etc. Although I don't think they've taken their armor away. They didn't remove armor yet. It's
Unless
just
your
the-
armor has abilities that they could discern, then they would have. But I think it's fine. They're
Non-magical armor
they're-
they're not touching. They don't care
They're
about that
not
right now.
concerned about shooting you in the head, even if you do have armor.
You know, it does put a damper on our relationship.
I don't have a ton of spell slots, so I'm just debating.
Yeah.
Like, do I get the sense that Drogon's going to be successful with his negotiations with this lady?
The amount of success that you saw was her just going noted.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna.
Yeah, if you want to
Actually, roll an insight check. In the carriage.
What do you got?
It's like a 13.
Okay.
Okay.
What you notice is they seem to be vaguely like congenial to him, and they're like looking at you down their nose, like you've gotten this before. It's a very familiar feeling, but like they're solidly
sort of
yeah.
There's a hint of that, but there's more to it than
It
that.
seems
And they're doing it to both you and Drills.
yeah.
Okay.
The two of you are both getting this kind of like they absolutely
They don't see you as people.
they don't trust any element of who you are, as far as you can tell. That's the impression that you get.
The same way towards Buddy?
Anybody will look at Yola and be like, so we're gonna do the same thing we did to the kobolds?
Do they know what we did to the kobolds?
You're gonna turn their carriage into a dragon? What?
They could more crash the ship, but
They did a history check and got a nat one.
They don't know anything about the kobolds? Yeah.
Too busy at church.
yeah, I don't think we want to go with them. And if certain Buddy doesn't want to go with them, I'm curious.
The covert agent in me wants to go along just to find out more stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
But the brawler fighter guy in me wants to doesn't like the way he's been treated. And he certainly doesn't like the way some of his friends are being treated.
Mm-hmm.
He's got, you don't know if you noticed, but he's got a bit of a power, pinches people in power.
That's fair. All right.
little punchy.
So,
Yeah,
the nuns are watching you. They're
quite a long
frowning
drive.
a little bit at your little tiny bit of a conversation. Crossbows at the ready, all 3 of them.
But I think if I fired off Radiant Sunbolt on the chains, I could cut through it.
What is the
you have
wording
to-
on
that's from your
Radiant
key, isn't it?
Sunbolt? Yeah, they can disarm most of his stuff,
Yeah, they
honestly.
can't- yeah.
He's pretty dangerous still.
Yeah.
What is the wording on the ability? Just to
Uh,
understand, because
You can hurl searing bolts over magical radiance.
Searing.
You gain a new attack option when you use the attack. When you use the attack action, the spell attack is a ranged spell attack with a range of 30 feet. You're proficient with it, and you add your dexterity modifier to its attack and damage rolls. This damage is radiant, and this damage die is initially a D4 as a D6 now. The die changes. When you take the attack action on your turn and use this special attack as part of it, you can spend 1 key point to make a special attack twice as a bonus action. So I could go bang, bang, essentially, if I blow a key point.
Oh, sounds like you flurry of blows from a distance.
Okay.
When you gain,
yeah,
when you
kind
gain the extra
Two from a
attack
distance.
feature, the spell attack can be used
How much?
for any of the attacks you make as part of the attack action.
How much damage can Radiant Sunbolt do max?
10.
Okay. If you did max damage, you think you can break the chain? Chains, according to the internet, have 10 hit points.
they're hard to hit, however.
Well, no, that's not. That's a strength check. If you want to try.
Oh! You can also do a strength check. Those are your.
There is no
current
AC on them. If he's got them in his
Oh.
hands, he can hit them.
Yeah, I can do an AC check or a
Strength check.
Strength
Pretty
check.
strong.
Yeah?
I don't- Yep.
That is true.
You can definitely
Those
try.
are your two options from what we can tell.
If I use a strength, is that my whole action? Because I can use Radiant Sunbolt as one of my 2 attacks.
Dude, this will be an action. We'll go into
That
initiative
would
order.
be an action.
If-
So it would
if
be
you
like a.
if you do something that is against what they want, we're going to go into initiative order, and we'll set down the map and we'll do this whole thing.
What do you guys think? I don't know.
I'm down for nonsense. If you're feeling it, I kind of like the idea of we just had this whole back and forth, and then all of a sudden, car ahead of us goes.
It's not just the car ahead of you, it's your car too.
Oh, okay.
I would say, I think do what your characters want to do
Yeah.
in this situation. I don't think that.
Either way, it'll be the surprise action, basically. Like they're not actually expecting anything to happen, so you can do, like you can take your.
You'll have
turn.
one action, and then we'll do initiative.
Yeah, how about that? Does that sound cool? So that way you can kind of do either one.
Anybody here could have one action, and then we'll pop into initiative if you're taking an action that's against what they want to do.
Unless they're
I know in terms of survivability, you don't want to go with them. You want to get away while you're in transit. Because once you get to where they're taking you,
Yep.
it's a lot harder to get away. Your odds go way down.
They also saw through 2 illusions.
Huh?
They saw through 2 illusions, which is concerning.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'd also like
Insight
to
check.
I'd also like to point out, rules-wise, they all have ranged weapons, and we're very
16
close.
on the die. I think I got 7 to that.
Oh,
Oh, nice. You
they
definitely know
don't.
this.
You don't think they saw through your illusion? But they know about you,
And they were.
Amulet?
and they.
They didn't take the invisible necklace, did they?
What? The what?
The invisible necklace that Buddy had.
You
They
have an
didn't take
invisible
that.
necklace?
The
We're talking
one
about the-
from
Yeah.
Vespera's.
Does that
they
go
just
invisible?
got that.
Did I say that goes invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like weird, cool
Yeah.
abilities, including going invisible.
And then I was like, well, if they're gonna go for it, I'll.
I'm sorry. They didn't take the necklace.
You have
got
the necklace.
They did not see through your illusion, but they knew that you were.
Not how you appear.
Yeah.
Even more.
Fair.
That's Buddy's secret identity. You can't just know that.
They seem to.
So
they
sorry
knew
if
about
that
the
changes
secret.
your
They seem to
things
know
or
in
what
the
you wanna do.
secret group
So
stuff.
It's better for you, right?
That is technically better. Yeah.
Yes, I
That.
believe it. I can say it was obviously, but his bag of holding is missing, and there's so much garbage in that he feels very sentimental over.
The ladder. We need the
9
ladder.
orc guns.
Oh my god!
Right.
You must break this material hold you have on there.
There's 2 healing potions that will hurt but also heal. And
That's right. Yeah. Oh man.
Glass shard healing potions.
I'm going to break my chains.
All right.
Attempt to.
Make
Okay,
a
but
DC strength. saving
Strength, or you can do. Well, I would.
Well, he's saying he
I would
wants
say it
to
would be
do
better to do the strength than try to hit do max damage.
It's athletics.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yep.
brings me back to the video of the guy going, "I can break these cuffs."
Or like the multiple people who try to like punch through a brick or something. There was that one guy who had like a whole row of watermelons. that he
Just
was trying to
attempting this
headbutt,
will
and
get
he
you
just
into
went down them and he
initiative.
didn't hit
Okay.
a single. Didn't break any of them.
That is
That's good.
one more than you need
Oh!
to break these chains.
Snap!
How do you want to?
I don't feel so good. I feel like being free.
Roll.
Everybody roll initiative. Yeah,
Initiative.
Alright.
let's do it.
We gotta roll for initiative for each carriage.
Oh, I rolled like shit.
Me too.
No.
I just want to say, meanwhile, in the second carriage, because we have no idea what's going on, Rill's just started whistling to be annoying.
Oh, nice. I like that. Are we concerning ourselves currently with the third car? The stuff in it?
Yes.
They're gonna be able to see that something is strange
A
shortly.
number.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what kind of initiative bonus the nuns
Do you
have.
spend pips on initiative?
No.
I don't think so. All right. Let me log these down.
This is just representative. This is not exactly how things are. I'm just putting these out here to kind of like get a kind of an idea of where things are placed. You got that.
I just need Bartholomew's initiative and buddies. 8. Okay. Oh, that's 2 8s. I'm assuming your dexterity is higher than buddies. I might be wrong though. Are you dexterous?
+3.
Plus
Oh
3?
shit!
Yeah, I remember. I was like, I think there's something in my head that's like says
I
buddies.
am +4, but
Okay, all right.
Wow.
None of his other
pretty
stats are
good.
good. It's just X. Everything else is like 10.
Tucker, what's Bartholomew's initiative?
We got ourselves a 7.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Drogon with 17.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else is like 10 or under. Okay.
You know, time in every man's life where he's dead last. That's fact. There ain't no sort of philosophical lesson here. It's just a reality.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Interesting.
Open kind of.
Okay, so I did a initiative for each of the cars.
Great.
Is that what you want?
That's
And
great.
what do I add to it? Plus anything or just die roll?
They're right here.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
we are in a moving carriage, right?
Correct.
So prepare for some nunchucking.
Yeah. Oh! Can I? Oh.
What's our
Oh,
I know, right?
What's our order? Oh, you.
I'm adding. This is okay. So we go just front, middle, and back. Is that how I should label the cars?
Yep,
Okay.
that works.
Do you like we need to represent his little spirit form that he's gonna put out?
Oh yeah. We can grab a.
Yep. You just keep putting your.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Oh, that can't happen because he's gonna be.
Interesting.
Okay. Uh, can you roll a d20 for me?
Is this for Snickers?
It is.
Good boy.
15.
You want me to put him in there? Is that what you want me to do? You want to keep this on the side? Is this a possibility? Are you rolling like odds for something? I can't see when you.
That's
this
okay.
Rolling thing is too far away.
Oh yeah. Yeah, put Snickers in there.
Put him in there. Oh yeah.
My God, yes. Snickers.
So I'm gonna give you the just for your count, however it goes. It goes Drogon, middle car, Snickers, back car, Rills, front car, Yolm and Buddy Mark. Does that sound correct? Because Rills, you had a 10, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right, Drogon, you are the first up. How would they know? Because this is one of the storytelling challenges. Currently, all that has happened is he's broken out of his chains. Drogon is up next, though. He's not in the same
So,
car.
That is the way it
They
is.
I'm not
technically
gonna
don't
make any
know
combat.
what's happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
However, quick question.
Yes.
I have completely mundane, non-magical artisan's tools
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and or thieves tools.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did they do anything with those?
Yeah,
Are
they
they just
don't.
like in a little pouch, kind of at your side?
Yeah, this is kind of like.
You wanted
They-
to have kept them.
They probably took like your main gear bag if you had one, but if they're like something on your side,
give
they
me
may.
a
Like a luck
stealth sleight of hand check to see if you've got them.
'Cause technically, those can be used as spell focuses.
You can also pick your battles. Let's pick your manacles up.
Yeah, you could also
mean,
potentially.
That's a sleight. That would be another sleight of hand.
That would be a
check.
sleight of hand check. For sure.
It's only gonna be an 8.
Okay, you do not have those. I'm sorry.
You don't have.
None of my mundane tools.
That's right.
They took my tape measure.
That's
They
right.
know you're good at making stuff, I think. So they.
They just took. They don't know.
They just
took
disarmed everybody.
They took everything that they.
You do have your armor still.
Sorry. Yeah, that's this encounter. That's what we're doing.
Did we have an action like simultaneously?
Yeah, that's what I was whispering that to you. I think because they were
okay.
planning a thing at the
As soon
same
as He
time.
breaks his, I would have put my illusion on the driver's seat.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
they were doing like
So
a
what is-
simultaneous.
What is this doing?
This is. It doesn't do anything yet. It doesn't do anything until my turn. But
Okay.
it's just a copy of me that I can cast spells through.
So they're.
On the other car.
Yeah.
Car.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
So you just
that's-
a version of you is sitting here on the
Right
other
next
car.
to the driver, yeah.
Hilarious. Amazing.
And
Let me
it's,
here's a kind of a lizard man. Let's do that.
Oh, but that's happening before
'Cause that's-
initiative order.
That's
That has occurred.
so.
The nun driving your vehicle screams.
Yeah, you hear that before your turn. Yeah, so you hear.
So now, now it's your turn.
I don't have a +2 to my strength roll. Which would mean I would need like an 18.
Oops.
Oh, are you thinking about breaking the?
I'm thinking about it. You know what? I'm not gonna react at first. I'm just gonna sit there and kind of generally grumble at engineers' tools.
Would you like to hold action in some way? Because you like.
I don't think Drogon would really do anything in this particular situation yet.
Could I have timed my chain break so that we were on a curve so that they'd have a shot of seeing me do it?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, interesting. Sure, the drama of it.
'Cause that's totally something you can do.
16.
Yeah. 16?
Performance check to see if you managed to make it a.
Yeah.
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 Did you share the link properly?
Wow, Tucker.
Nothing's gonna make that good. 6.
You do notice that Yoloman seems to be moving funny. So that, in conjunction with the.
I think
the
Drogon
scream.
was still curious to see how she would react anyway.
Okay.
But he is just going to generally grumble about. Hammer!
Okay.
Grudgeon!
They think it's question book?
Oh, they might have.
Oh, that'll get you a whole page. Whole page! Nobody takes the book. Only the keeper can hold the book.
Are you doing anything for your turn?
No, that's just me. I'm just grumbling.
You're just grumbling. Okay.
All right. The middle carriage goes next. So that's the one that has just had a illusory version of Buddy pop up onto the.
Okay.
Do you want to? What kind of effect does this have? It's just visible.
What did you do
Okay.
here?
can't target it or anything.
That's the illusion.
I put something up there
Oh,
for
I
it.
know, but that looks more
You
like
put the
Buddy.
lizard.
It's a lizard
okay.
man.
Okay, fine. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm thinking.
They're
One
all
of the
trained,
this is
but
so this is
something new.
the boss is down here.
The
so
boss is in the car. They don't know what's happened yet. There's no window to the driver's seat, which you've
Okay.
already stated.
yeah, so the boss lady turns to the other nun and goes, they both have crossbows on you. She goes, check. And the other lady is gonna open the door,
Yeah, pop the carriage door
pop
open.
the carriage door open, and kind of pop their head out and look. It's an illusion, though, right?
Yeah, you can't. It's
But
not, it
it's-
doesn't even have HP or anything because it's all dependent on Buddy's casting of it.
So
He's concentrating on like a spell.
I see.
So,
Interesting.
that
Okay.
he's
Is there
doing-
a check to see if it's an illusion?
Like, can they tell if is it translucent or does it
It's
look like you?
Kind of vague. As far as description goes, it says as an action, you create a perfect illusion of yourself that lasts for 1 minute.
Perfect illusion. I'd say that they'd have to roll some sort of insight check to know.
Not insight, but,
not insight. Intelligence. I mean, sorry,
yeah.
an intelligence check to see through it. That would be their action.
Mm-hmm.
To see it, to discern the illusion.
What's your spell DC?
At 15.
What's their? Oh.
Yeah. So, no, they do not notice that
It's an illusion.
it is an illusion. They are kind of freaking out, and
She should yell. One of the prisoners escaped.
yes, she
That's
does.
what
She
she
does.
would
She
yell.
does. She goes. She yells. One of the one of the prisoners escaped. Like there's confusion and stuff like that. They're all upset, and she's just the boss lady is just pointing. She's kind of like going back
She's
and forth
keeping-
between all of you.
no.
and
Well,
going,
I didn't escape.
don't move.
I'm imagining that the one nun that's looking is going to try to take their crossbow and shoot at the prisoner that's escaped.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you said it can't be hit, right?
Yep.
So she just shoots a crossbow through the illusion or past the illusion. Who knows if she's like just craziness. Yes.
That'd be hilarious if she saw through the illusion and hit the nun who was driving.
Oh!
We will check for
Let's
that
roll
one.
for a nat one. Yeah, let's see.
Hits random passersby.
No, that's
No.
a really good roll, actually.
No. They are pretty good, also, as far as just being amazing.
Well, there's a cross.
Yeah, sure. Oh, jeez. Wrong religion. What does
There you go.
the driver's currently driving the car?
Yeah.
Do they do anything else?
There is a bit of a wobble in your guy's vehicle. It's kind of drunking back and forth. You guys can kind of hear probably some commotion from the other car. That is going to be the end of their turn.
Do they turn on lights or anything? Like, do they have like a signifier of distress?
No.
No? Okay.
You do see
they're
the
just vehicles.
headlights kind of moving around a bit.
Go for it. It's Snicker's turn with the DM
I've
and
got-
then Rails on deck.
Let me handle him because I've got some ideas for.
Of
what's
course,
going
yeah.
on.
You're the one that leveled Snickers up and brought him to level 2. Our little boy growing up.
Yep, Mrs. Kills a Bird.
Oh,
Nat 20.
He did.
Jesus Christ.
He did.
Let's go, Snickers!
He definitely did. What's the
The boy's
hit
first
points?
day with
Okay.
a level.
But like,
Okay,
this is so funny because he's better at stabbing than I am.
at the moment he is.
He just started.
He's been stabbing for longer than you've known him.
That's a good
I'm
point.
not going to tell you exactly what has occurred, but you do see that this cart,
In the back.
furthest in the back,
The one with the
kinda
items
goes
on it.
boop, 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 off the road for a second, and boom, 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 back up onto the road.
You don't know what has occurred.
Snickers! I don't even have to act. It's just Snickers. I'll just sick him on the BBEG at the end of the campaign. Get him, boy!
He is going to make a.
Cobalt murder.
I know there is. I know. I know he's in trouble. But there's a lot going on right now. Okay, hold on. He is not know how to drive a car.
Perfection! Yes! Yes!
But
Is he even trying? That's the other question.
He has the drive.
Well, if I just be waiting for more nuns
Oh
to come up
no!
and drive.
I know what happened. I know what happened. That all makes sense. We're good. We'll continue forward.
mischief intuition.
Beautiful. Now it is the back car's turn. The timing of this, the roll for this is. So you're all not even seeing this, but you gotta.
We can only have.
There's
doors
only where
open
he
in the
is.
back.
Yep.
I love how we just watch Snickers beat the thing by himself. We don't
Yeah,
even get to see
right. A
anything.
level 2 rogue takes out an entire.
Just a whole platoon.
This is.
+5 to hit. Is that
Yes.
what you're looking for?
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna Damn it.
No stickers.
Here's. Where's the hold on,
1d10?
sorry.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Those are the
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know, but like, they've got crossbows. He's my boy. Like, don't die, sticker.
If we want to climb out of the car to the driver's seat, like an acrobatics check or something.
Yeah. Oh, and to get from out of a carriage door to the front, absolutely.
That depends what to make the same one.
Wait a second. I'm gonna change this thing that is occurring.
Oh,
Hold on.
disadvantage or something?
No. Okay. Because he has this, he can do that.
Oh.
But they did see him, and he has taken a hit.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting. Really?
Yes.
Ah, gotcha. I see what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. It is there anything else that they're doing? They've shot at what they can shoot at.
There's
They're doing what they can do.
definitely a
There's
commotion
chaos
happening in the
over
back car there.
there. Rills. Then it's the front of the front car, and then it's Yolman.
Question.
Yes.
Does either the head nun or the other nun who is in the carriage with us have the keys to our manacles on them?
The head one
The
does.
head one does.
And this one is half
Currently
out the
facing
window.
away from you,
Right
half
now.
out of the carriage.
Raven, keys, boys, tuck and roll. Raven is going out Rills is going out the door.
Okay. So you're telling them to
That
go.
we're doing this.
Since Drogon he skipped his turn basically. Can he just move along with Rills? Does
Yeah.
his movement go? Yeah.
Yeah, if you all want to
If
move
you
out
all wanna-
at the same time, we
You
can make that happen on the same time.
Amazing.
100%.
Okay.
You're chained together, so
Yeah, they're all going.
That's why
Whether Mark
that's why
Followy
I
wants
announced
to go.
our intentions.
All right.
Rills'
Make a,
intentions.
sleight of hand check for Raven.
Sure.
She said Raven keys, so she's sending Raven currently to try to take the keys away.
okay.
Or would that be a different kind of check?
That's
Raven is invisible
That is a sleight of
currently.
hand check, yeah.
Okay. Let me just pull up the imp stats.
I'm just trying to find thinking about a
Yep.
DC for this.
Hell yeah. Imps have good dexterity. Let's go.
Just to help. I don't know if you want that or
Is
not.
being invisible? No.
Yeah, let's
Being
do that.
invisible should definitely help.
No,
it's-
because you're
it's
still also,
It's still a physical
But you have to
grabbing
take
thing.
it.
yeah.
You're not dealing
And you
with
also announced that was going to that something was happening.
I
I'm
mean, I
just gonna
said
say-
2 words. But
Keys,
I
yeah.
did say keys, though. So, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Raven keys.
Raven
Don't look
keys.
like birds.
My keys aren't birds.
Oh, that's...
Uh-oh.
No, I'm spending some fucking tips.
You gotta dive back in for more.
Oh my god, how many is some? Oh no.
I want those keys.
Ah, that's fair.
Boy.
No. I'm just grabbing them all to count.
70. you have the
see.
keys.
Listen,
You
there
always
are
have
some
the
heavy
keys.
investors into the PIP economy, and 70 is not too far out of the road.
No, fuck it. 18.
Oh, okay.
That is enough.
Like just.
Like
just enough.
That's why I first I counted it out to make it 10, and then I was like, all right, let's
You
see
were
where
all-
we can go from here.
Diving out of the vehicle,
Yes.
Dex.
dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
On the way out,
Mhm.
as an action, I would like to cast darkness.
Yeah, you can. I mean, we'll make sure that absolutely will work. You'll do it on your turn, but that'll totally, because you can't cast that technically as a reaction.
Oh yeah.
But like you are all technically all doing this at the same time,
Yeah.
so that'll totally work.
Just want
We're
to
in a
say
semi-initiative kind of
I mean,
thing.
it's working. We got this.
We're doing a thing.
The fact that
All right.
the middle car work
Dex.
goes afterwards means it
Dex save
affects.
throws.
As we barrel out, as a free action, I yell,
Oh, okay.
"No ticket!"
Oh, drink it!
Yeah, well, also roll good on Dex. Is the Dex save, right?
Yep.
18.
Also 18.
Okay.
Nice
Let's
and Mark
save,
following
save.
you.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find the saves.
It's all good.
I honestly
Uh,
had no idea. What
that
I was
is a
gonna do.
23.
That one knocked
That's the
on
save.
door. That
So,
looks like-
you all
I kinda
only
like you moving out the
take
door.
half of
That was the other
I
one.
also
12
thought about that.
damage.
So 6?
6 damage.
Okay.
Bibbles.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Well, you aren't going in a vehicle. You're gonna tumble, get a little gravel in your face, you know?
This is what it takes true grit.
He wasn't that happy.
Shoot him, shoot him, he likes it. He likes it.
At least I didn't say it in a gravelly voice.
That's happening.
Oh, that one we can shoot you with confidence. Okay.
You really paved the way for those puns.
Oh, I hit the microphone. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, Stream.
no.
Hold on.
Stream got you out with that one. You hit the door that time.
Look,
Okay.
bounce off.
Stream took a little friendly fire.
Yeah.
Sorry, chat.
Okay. So we'll cut to the front car.
That's it.
That's what's next. Unless, I mean, yeah, that was your movement. Didn't technically do an action
This is going to be
per
bad.
se. Is there anything else that you want to do before we switch to the next car? Because you have basically you talking is a free action, and you moved. You told you told Raven to
I
do
feel
something.
like Rills is more concerned about getting away than trying to beat up nuns. So I don't think I'm going to do anything else.
Okay, so maybe like the what's it called? Dodge.
Dodge action.
Okay.
Yes, I would love to take the dodge action.
They are melee distance, so they have disadvantage.
Range attacks and melee.
They're not carriages are not 5 feet between seats. I can tell you that much.
Let me move this out of here so I can do many more
In
things.
shadow, rolling your dice in shadow. Not so easy to see what the results are.
First nun. Yolaman is the one that broke the chains.
Actually, out of curiosity, how does casting that spell look like? It's just so you're just like
He's like,
definitely one of
I just gotta
those.
send this to the copier.
First get out.
First shot is an
get
8 into the
That's-
seat behind you. Second shot is 6, 7, 8, 9,
didn't matter
10,
if they have
11,
advantage or not.
Is 11.
Yolaman
Oh,
has
no. It's a
Yolaman
9,
has
it's a 9,
an
it's a 9.
AC. Yolaman has an AC of like 18.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
–
Next nun.
Third nun.
So one run
no.
2 shots.
That's right.
Okay.
They have multi-attack.
That lets me know about how level they are.
Their crossbow jams.
And that one.
They
would have
I'm
missed
not giving them their
otherwise, too.
second attack, and then this is
Yeah.
the third nun, also shooting at you.
That's gonna miss as well.
Yep.
Was that also a nat 1?
No, that was a 7.
They get 2 attacks. One
I
more.
did. Oh, right.
more.
Thank you.
One more.
Your brain was like, I rolled 2 dice.
Oh, here we go. That's
That'll hit.
no,
that
that's
will. Oh wait.
that is only a 15
Oh my god.
because of the disadvantage.
You need to roll a 13 or higher on the dice. That might help our brain for hitting Yolaman
Okay.
for this.
Tongue,
I
tongue, tongue,
very
tongue, tongue,
rarely
tongue.
figure that out, but when I do, it is so.
My turn.
Actually, yes.
It's a good thing you bolted the door.
Yolaman with Buddy is on deck. So. Nice. Oh. So it is Yolaman's turn with Buddy on deck. Have at it.
First unarmed strike. Two pips, 15.
To hit a nun.
That'll be a
That
miss.
is not enough.
Okay.
Battle.
Second
They are
attack.
battle nuns, yes.
16.
That's a hit.
Like we're
That will
battleship. That first.
Yeah.
You hit my nun.
You sunk my nun.
Max damage 10.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to keep track of 3 nuns in the
Oh
front
god.
car.
Yeah, okay.
So you really just.
Why dodge a bunch of
Okay, yeah. No, right. You dodged a bunch of
There's
crossbow.
No, not
bolts
like that,
first.
not
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it down here. I got
Okay,
it.
okay.
They hit you.
Huh?
I said you could have thrown it back.
I know, that's what I was counting. I was actually hoping they would hit me.
So there's
10
this like
10 damage, you
tung
said?
tung 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 tung, and then you just miss. The other one clocks.
key point. I'm gonna blow a key point. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
So this gives me 2 more attacks. 19.
That's a hit.
Hit.
Nope. I have spent all my pips. And the second one's a miss.
Okay.
What? You don't want to just spend all your pips?
The cool kids are doing it.
So the one that hits is 7 more damage.
Okay. So that's
Same-
a total of
same one?
17.
17 damage to that nun.
Where?
How much is their? Okay, got it.
Yeah,
See.
they are wearing some sort of chainmail underneath there, and as you kind of go into punch, you can feel that chainmail underneath.
They're
their stuff.
armored.
Underneath their habits. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Oh,
Sure.
They're nun dresses.
Buddy. Unless there's anything else you want to do, any kind of.
You going to attack?
They were trying to be in the door, so probably.
That'll be it.
Okay. Buddy.
Did I see the like chaos happening and then rolling out of their carriage?
Your vision is more to the side than to the back. There's like a little back window.
Give me a perception check.
So yeah,
Let's do it that way.
let's just roll to see if.
I can't roll this die anymore today.
Oh no! Where's our dice jail?
look.
You do not know that they have exited.
Yeah,
the
where
carriage.
is our dice, Jan?
I will say I probably also can't see my illusion.
Oh, yep, there it
so
is.
I will
It's
move
under
it
the fez.
behind the one that's directly in front of me. Because I can only cast through it if I can see it.
Okay, so you're moving
The
it.
illusion, yeah, the illusion into the same carriage as me.
How far can it move?
120 feet.
Oh damn!
Just teleport?
Okay,
Yep.
it just
It's my bonus
whoosh.
action.
And you want it to be inside the carriage with you?
Okay.
It also, yeah, I want it to be on the other side of.
So,
on
like,
the other side of the enemy.
Overlapping with the nuns, kind of.
Is there space?
That's the driver. That's outside.
That's
okay.
outside, technically.
As long as it's next to it and I can
here,
freeze
I
it
guess.
next to it.
There,
Yeah.
kind of.
That works.
Suddenly, two buddies.
Yep.
Not your buddy there.
And then I'm gonna move up so that we're both technically next to the enemy.
Yeah, pal.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna inflict wounds through it.
Okay, interesting.
I get advantage from when I'm next
That's
to it.
cool.
And
All right.
which one are you hitting? Are you hitting the one that already took
that
damage?
Yolaman
Yeah.
attacked, or okay,
Okay.
all right.
And I think I have to cast this. Yeah.
This would be the.
It's
The
at
front car,
23
then.
total.
Oh, they're in the front car. That's
Yeah.
right. Whoops, wrong
This way.
vehicle.
It's 23.
23 hit? Yeah, that does.
That is definitely a hit. Yeah.
Interesting turn.
15 necrotic damage.
How much?
15?
15
Okay.
necrotic.
Necrotic. They don't have any.
No.
of that.
No.
Okay.
That's kind of.
They're just people.
Honestly.
Yeah, she screams out. First of all, she took the hits and was like, boom, 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 boom. But this was like, and she's just like, ah! Terrified of the necrotic damage. Anything else?
No, I think that's everything. You can't do anything else.
Bartholomew, you are currently falling out of a carriage and you're on the ground.
Did you want to cast? So darkness
Oh.
doesn't travel with the spot, or
It
does it?
totally can.
So you are you
Yeah,
trying
I
to
wanted
cast
to-
it on the carriage
Hand wave
itself?
that.
I mean, it's on me. I don't want them to see us.
Oh,
So you
Okay.
have two options. You could make them not be able to see anything, including where they're going. That's the
Well-
other option.
I mean, yeah, like that was gonna be what I was gonna use it for if we couldn't get out of the carriage. But
Ah,
now that
okay.
we are.
I see.
Like, yeah,
Fantastic.
great. Like, you might see that there's a big magical ball of darkness moving away from me, but you can't tell where I am in it.
okay. But this is going to make it so that these two can't see.
If they're in darkness, they
Yeah,
can't
if
see.
you
also
cast the
can't see where
darkness
you're
on them, they just can't see.
Well, right.
You can still. Everybody in your party will be able to see if you cast the
And
darkness
like
elsewhere.
we're all chained together, so you're coming with me whether you like it or not, I guess. So it's just like,
Oh,
dude,
like
come
you're-
with me. Like,
Can you see in magical darkness? Just casting it does not give you the ability to see this. I remember
That's
dealing with this
true.
with
You-
Ned.
You need
Nedwin.
something
Yeah.
that allows you
There's
to
very
see
few
magical
things that
darkness.
let you.
See
Don't
in
think
magical
I
darkness.
gave. I don't think that was.
If-
There was a certain
If
Eldritch
there's a warlock
invocations you got.
thing,
Yeah.
Actually, you only got
Warlock
one
thing
level,
will definitely
so I don't know that you have any Eldritch invocations yet.
Don't think so.
What level?
One
One.
level warlock.
So far, just
No,
one.
he wouldn't have double
Yeah, I
sword
don't
or
think
anything like that yet.
the invocation.
But he is a. No,
I'm pretty sure when I was Nedwin, this was a long time ago though, but I'm pretty sure you have to have special
Because
ability
You
to
took
see.
the
Yeah,
Eldritch invocation.
Yeah,
Because
I
you,
did.
when
Do you wanna
Will's
put it
was
on
before,
the
like, I took the
carriage?
same one.
I guess. Be like,
It's
oh no,
like-
I can't see.
I mean, that's pretty bad if you're driving a carriage.
Actually,
Yeah,
pretty
no,
good. You're
that'd be
going
devastatingly bad for
fast.
them.
Yeah.
They are not going to be able to turn around and find you.
And with the headmistress being in the dark,
Quite literally
Extra
and
good.
figuratively, yeah. Like, there we go. Perfect. Whoops.
Okay. So this whole carriage, because you were doing this on a turn, and you specifically said that you broke those while you were going around a bend. These people do not make it around that bend.
Oh no! How
So-
Raiders of the Lost Ark bad is this? Is this like a ravine or something?
There's not a ravine, but they do bump into the
They're like
forest.
crashing into
And they
like
hit her-
bushes and underbrush and stuff, right?
They
You don't
absolutely
see the
hit-
the vehicle come to a stop. It's gone.
There's just a big black area,
dome just moving away.
but you do see
It
like
goes out into the forest, and you hear noises as it gong 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 gong.
Screaming, shouting, curses.
Oh wait,
Good one.
is this the same woods that we happened to try to tame a certain amount of angry
No,
birds?
no, that's far away. That's
That
far
would
away.
be hilarious.
We are not.
You are on
doing
the
that.
outskirts of
Yeah.
the Elven
the
province.
the woods are not so densely packed. However, what are the?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take
Yeah.
a break at the bottom of the round for sure. Yeah.
Okay. And it is the bottom of the
So,
round.
yeah, that is.
So
but
we will be back in a moment. Is there anything else?
I'm just thinking, are we saying that these three are basically out of combat for the moment, or are we saying like
They're
they may be back?
they're in the woods.
They're
I
in
don't
the
know what they're
woods.
gonna do next. I don't know what anybody's gonna do
Let's
next.
just push them off to the side of the map for now.
Okay.
None the wiser.
None the wiser. Dang, Der Wolfman. All right, nice.
Oh, it's your Wolfman.
Yeah. Oh, he just shot the screen. You just been shot.
Okay.
Der
All right.
Wolfman.
We'll be back.
Patented Dirk Wolfman.
do over here?
Part of the Sergeant Bork story. If you guys ever seen it. Nope. No, it's all about
That
Top of the round.
Oh,
actual grinder.
vroom vroom carriages be going. It is currently Drogon with the middle car on deck.
Middle car is not doing anything, but yeah.
Well, it's driving fast and screaming.
I mean, they're bemoaning their fate. I don't know how many actions that takes.
I think it's a free action.
Really? To roll for what they're
Existential
going
dreads.
to do.
It's free
To
action.
assess the situation, each of them, they'll do something. Right? Or something?
They're out of it.
Yeah, even if they're on foot, they're not going to catch up. How long does the darkness last?
It's like a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're
And
gone.
you know, like, this is the headmistress. Headmistress just be getting carried away.
So, Drogon, what are you up to?
Anyway,
What do you want to do?
We're
near a forest, right?
Yeah.
Are there any branches or sticks nearby?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure.
Yeah, you've got some
Plenty of branches and
probably
sticks.
stuck into parts of your armor.
You might
when
have
you
some
fell.
in your beard, even.
Because, as it turns out, Eldritch Cannon. Once per long rest, I can take an action to magically create a small or tiny Eldritch Cannon within 5 feet of me. Wait,
What do you need to do that?
you know what?
Sticks,
It doesn't really
apparently.
say. I thought it said a little wooden one, but it can be made of wood, I think. Is the thing.
Okay.
My tools are gone. Using woodcarver's tools or smith's tools.
Oh, you have to have your
shoot.
tools to do it.
Well, your tools are coming towards you at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
Do I see a maniacal, giggling,
be
cackling
Perception
kobold?
check.
This car is further back than the others. And they were in the tower at night, right?
Yeah,
This is
it
all
is nighttime.
happening at
Yeah,
night, so
It's
you-
nighttime.
Yeah.
Do you have dark
Headlights
vision?
and stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it
you do.
does.
Okay. Just trying to take everything into account and try to understand reality of the
17.
You see this Nikon carriage, seemingly no one in the pilot seat, managing to stay on the road as it curves around. Up on the back of the top of the roof of this carriage, you do, however, see a tiny kobold shadow trying desperately to avoid arrows from a nun leaning out of the side of the carriage.
Oh, bless that little psycho.
I'm so proud.
I guess I'm going to try. Wait, Raven got. Do you know if Raven got the keys?
Hey, Raven! Yep.
I'm gonna hold my action once the manacles are unlocked, and once that gets close enough, I want to try and jump on board.
Oh. It will get close enough within the round. Cars work really fast, right?
Yeah, let's hold your action until
Yeah.
their turn. Yeah, that's absolutely
That is the
doable.
back car, which is right after Snickers.
Is that
But
where the most
first,
runs are, though?
that is where the most
Currently.
guns are.
And all
But
your
it's
stuff.
also where all the gear is.
Yep.
All the gear is there, and you'll just be in the middle of the woods, the three of you. That's it. Otherwise,
Actually, it's Snickers turn.
it is indeed after the middle car, which is gonna do anything. Do you make any rolls for the car at all?
No, look. That as far as I'm concerned, they are blind. Did not follow the road. Went off and slammed into a tree, potentially somewhere inside of the forest. They are currently like.
Did they have their seatbelts on?
No, there are no seatbelts. No. That's
Proper safety precautions were not taken. They have suffered
So
the
they're
consequences.
injured,
trash dummy.
unconscious, tangled up, etc.
Et cetera.
At the moment. They're all incapacitated
they're at least for the
for this time of fight. If you end up on foot right there, 20 minutes from now, who knows? But currently, it is Snickers. Snickers gets to go again, and then it is the rear car.
The bite-sized
And then
bandit. Let's go.
does not have advantage now.
Nat 20 Snickers, come on. Save the day, Snickers.
It's a fun size Snickers.
Oh hell yeah!
Wait,
I think he has a +3.
where's this?
It's at least a +3.
Party size.
Plus 4.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him, Snickers.
That's 1d4. It's 2. It's almost nothing. That's absolutely
Not a good hit. That's still a hit though.
And then he's gonna use his bonus action to hide again.
Hit and run tactics make sense.
Cobalt is on that.
Okay.
That was his hide was a
Yeah.
6 on the die, and the nuns to find him was a 5.
Okay. Great.
I don't know what their bonuses are.
Unfortunately, he is
they
not
see-
hidden
oh.
on the top of this car.
Okay.
Next up
Because
is
The vehicle that
they're on.
Snickers is on.
Okay.
So Snickers' combat is kind of
So the three of you see this carriage pulling up towards all of you, and sorry, kind of and whip to a stop here in front of you. You can see Snickers is up on the top of the carriage in the back. There are nuns sticking out
Oh yeah, we can just grab those.
of
You
the
need another
sides.
one? You need one more nun?
There's 6 of them, so
What do you mean
bunch.
6?
there's 6 in this carriage.
Right. And,
One of the-
and there's
no,
6. No,
5 now.
there's 5, right?
Yeah.
There were 6.
Here's.
You do see Snickers running around the top of the carriage. It slides to a halt. There's a moment pause where everybody kind of seems confused, and then Lucky appears as a sword in your hand.
Am I still like in the process of rolling and like this is like
No, you're all up
scissors?
and you're about like kind of cleaning yourself off and getting ready for this thing to come in.
Does he say anything?
He's like, yeah. God damn it! You better not be caught by these things for a second time. I told you to watch out for Locke.
I mean, dude, you never even told me what they look like what they do. Like, you know, you can totally just like help.
No, I ain't going in. I told you my cousin. He's in one of their cells, and I've never seen him again.
Well, I guess he wasn't lucky.
Fuck you.
I mean, point taken, but you also left me in the middle of the lock, dude.
Do the nuns do anything?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
absolutely.
They better, right?
Good one, kid.
Absolutely. Let's see. There are. I'm gonna say that at the moment there's only 2 of them kind of facing you.
Because there's only 2 doors and only one at each door.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 at this side of the carriage. Is what I'm gonna say.
Oh, I see.
So who are they gonna shoot though?
Not-
Each other.
Where it stopped is the box full of our stuff facing us.
It is. The trunk is currently skidded towards you.
Does seem that like Lucky was driving the carriage, if that wasn't obvious already.
Invisible cherub.
And has pulled it up so that you could get towards the stuff. I will say that your held action will work for trying to get at your stuff.
Yes.
That seems
okay.
fair. Yeah.
Alright.
My logic. These 2 are shooting at him. Those 2 are shooting at Rills and Bartholomew.
Okay.
You can do what you want, but that's my suggestion.
Yeah. Rills.
I had taken the dodge action.
Okay.
Yes, so they roll it.
They both attacks have rolled a 15 to hit,
That is your AC. So meets it, beats it.
but you have.
Shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't afford to lose.
So wait,
hit points
dodge
right now.
is what? Disadvantage.
But you rolled 2 10s.
Okay, so then they're going to fire again.
Oh, those
Okay.
are both their attacks.
was gonna be.
Oh, I see.
But
okay.
but now it's just one attack.
oh,
Because that's easier.
I see.
Uh,
And that's a miss.
and that is another miss,
Absolutely.
yeah.
With the shield, that's completely a miss.
And then the next one is going to aim at Mark. These are 2.
Cannot hit me. You cannot hit me.
17.
I think that's directly 1 over my AC.
Yeah, that is a hit.
So both of these are going to hit.
You really shouldn't have done that.
Do you have like any spells, shield? I don't know what I gave you. Okay.
I wish I did.
It's the first time I've used shield.
Oh, good.
Oh, but I
the dice
rolled
like you.
Shit on the damage. So that's
Plus what to hit?
no, not to hit, but added.
Oh, I know.
got this so
Plus 5.
4.
Yeah.
What?
It's 10 total.
Oh wait. I do have she's.
Oh, would you like to cast it as a reaction?
How many of those hits would have hit in that case then? Because
It
one
gives
of
you plus 5 to your AC.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
so you
so
have
no-
a 21 total AC when you cast it.
Yep.
Okay. What was the highest?
I don't remember, but we're gonna say that blocks it.
I think it blocked
I-
at least one, if not both.
Yeah. So shoom and these two beams, these two
Bolts.
bolts bounce off of the shield.
I go to like protect myself and Lucky's like,
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, oh shit, I forgot I could do that. You forgot you can do that.
The two on the side are gonna shoot at
Snickers.
Looks
Snickers.
like you forgot to join me for the first time.
Nat 1 and a nat 20.
what the fuck?
How do you want to do that? One nun shoots the other nun, and then the one nun crits, and then they go, "What the fuck, man?"
One is there's going to be 4 shots. Unfortunately for Snickers,
Snickers is not looking good
he is
at this
actually
point.
very hurt.
No.
So
My Snickers.
that is a 1 locked up bolt and 1 crit.
So
That is going to be
since you rolled them at the
a
same
D10.
time,
Hold on, I got this. Just give me a second. We're gonna 5. That's gonna be 10 more damage. He is not dead. Oh, that's a crit. So it's
that is.
Would
10
Hold on.
Where's Snickers? Is he on top of
He's
the
on the
carriage?
top
on
of the
top of the
carriage.
carriage.
If he went prone, he'd have disadvantage.
He did just a hide.
Well, he may have laid down. He would potentially be prone. I think that's fair, actually. So
Okay.
in that
I will
case,
listen to this argument. That means they nat 1, and now there's another attack coming in at disadvantage. That one I'm gonna say the bolt locked up. This is the second person shooting. That's gonna be a
12, 17.
that is going
That's
to
gonna hit.
So this is going to be his actual first attack damage, which is going to be 4.
Their second attack misses. Their second attack misses.
Yeah. Okay, so he is currently at 5 hit
5
points
hit points.
in a dream.
He is cackling maniacally out the ring.
yeah.
Yes!
There's like 2 bolts sticking out of him, and he's just like,
That's my boy!
gripping this knife like in the carriage.
He's got 2 knives.
He's
Where
got,
he got the other one, you do not know.
Rills is up next,
He has at least
I
2.
believe.
Yes.
He has 2 knives, one in each hand. 2 knives that we can see.
Yeah, that we know of.
No.
Yep. So it's Rills, and then DM, then Heolman.
Okay.
The front
I
door.
am going to use a sorcery point and twin spell Hell's Lash on the 2 nuns that just shot at us.
That's a saving throw for them.
It is. It's a DC 14. I want to say Constitution. Let me double check that.
1 passes and 1 succeeds. Almost
Constitution.
definitely.
Yes.
1 definitely
Constitution saving
passes.
throw. So 1 definitely passed.
Yeah, and
failed.
one failed. Yeah.
Okay.
Neither of them have taken damage, or is one of them taking damage from Snickers?
Neither. Oh no.
Snickers
neither.
did attack somebody, right? You didn't. You did it all in like your brain, so I don't know what the status is of the back car.
Give one of them 4 damage.
Before that, though, previous.
That's what I'm talking about. From Snickers.
Okay, the
There we
one
go.
who fails takes 11 fire damage, and they are tethered to me.
Gotcha.
Or.
Did you want Raven to do anything?
I assume that this turn Raven was spending her time
You'd like Raven to.
unlock all 3 of us.
How many people can Raven unlock?
Or at least...
Oh, all of them.
Yeah.
You
All
think
of them.
so?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
gonna
why I'm
call it-
saying I just kind of assumed that is what is consuming her time for this round.
That's what she's done.
Sure thing.
I think that's very cool and reasonable. So you
Hell yeah.
3 are unlocked.
So the nun who is tethered will take additional damage on her turn, and she can make another save at the end of her turn.
Okay, so that'll happen after Drogon next round.
Yes.
Drogon, can you give
Try
me
to
an
remind us.
investigation check to try to find your shit?
Oh yeah,
That
that's your help
I
thing.
think would be.
And then we'll move on to the front car.
19.
And then,
You,
Nice.
What did you want to get out of this?
My arcane firearm.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, two items: arcane firearm, and shield. You got them.
Yep.
Okay.
Good
All
things to
right.
have.
All right.
it is the front car, the nuns, and then we have Yolman on deck, then Buddy and my party.
Okay. The
There are 2 images of Buddy currently overlapping,
yeah, but
and
okay.
there's Yolman.
So 2 of them are going to attack Yolman, but they have put their crossbows down and pulled knives out.
They're like dual wielding daggers like that,
Not
or
dual
just
wielding,
single
just a one knife.
knives? Okay, so they're not rolling at disadvantage.
No, they're not rolling a disadvantage, and there's going to be 2 of those. So this is the first one.
It's a plus what to hit?
The first stab is definitely going to be a miss. That's 18, 19, 20, 21,
That'll
22. With the
Yep.
next one.
Yolman has an AC of 18.
Is that second attack from the same nut?
Yes.
Yeah. Each nut.
For 6 piercing damage.
13 or higher hits Yolman.
And then
Second
the second nun.
hit.
Also hit and miss. With 7 piercing damage.
Stab.
Then, attempting to hit the illusion of Buddy that hurt her, this one also pulls out a knife and into the illusion.
How much are you trying to share that space with the illusion though?
I have to still be able to see, so I can't overlap this fully. So I have it's like a 2-headed buddy kind of situation.
Okay.
Then I think we're gonna attack you with disadvantage. Does that seem
Seem
reasonable?
fair?
I think.
That's a say you thing to decide, but
Does
Yeah.
that sound,
I'm good
that
with
sound
that.
good? Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that misses. That definitely misses.
And the second
Also a miss?
also a miss. Yeah.
Just flailing in the air.
It threw the illusion. That is.
Does the driver do anything? Are they trying to bring the cart to a stop? They know that there's stuff going on because there's commotion.
I think they'll slow down a little bit because they do notice that the people in the back have stopped. One of the carts has gone off.
Have they in the cart? Are they are they saying anything to the driver? Is the driver coming into like?
No, but there's a
tapping on
commotion,
to-
and so they're slowing down. I don't think anything like that has
Okay.
happened. It's been
right.
really kind of like a chaotic couple seconds here. Next is Yolman.
Yep, with Buddy on deck.
Alright, first punch. Right? What number is that? 4 or what? Misses. second one. Like 16.
That's a hit.
That is a hit.
For 7 damage than the one I hit before.
All right, in the front car.
And then I am going to go to the key point for flurry of blows. Yeah, we go. That's 22.
To damage or to hit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll of course yes.
And then
He's not Turkey.
for 10 damage.
This nun is not looking good.
Holy shit, they're still up?
Yeah, these are battle nuns.
These are battle nuns.
They're as you're hitting them, you can feel like the muscle on them. They are like beefy ladies.
Where's the door in the carriage?
Yeah, they're on the sides of the car. So
Like within range?
yeah,
Yeah, you're right next to a door.
yeah, but you are chained to Yolan.
Yeoman break.
Oh,
Yolan broke the chain.
Broke his.
He's no longer connected to
But
Buddy.
you are still in
You
manacles.
are in manacles, but
Okay.
you're not chained to Yolaman.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay. No, dude. You totally tried.
Well, you can do whatever you want. Don't give her ideas. No, don't give her ideas.
Yeah, I can't. I didn't like it.
3 of them in here?
There are.
Push open the door, what would that be? Like to the carriage?
I mean,
That's
you just do it.
That's an
It's
action.
an action.
That's an action.
Maybe.
manipulating a door is an action. I'd say.
I think it's part of
Manipulating a door.
You might be right. Actually, now that you say that,
Opening a door
I don't
feels
wanna go in, I
like.
just want to get it open.
Yeah. I feel like
I
opening a
think
door might
it
be a.
falls under like object interaction. It might be.
Locking a door is different from opening a door. One free object interaction could be opening a door.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
The fact that it is you're in motion and
Yeah.
you're like bouncing up and down.
I just want to get it open for Yeoman's sake.
Ah, yes.
So you can,
Oh,
So you can kick somebody out.
fantastic.
and then I will
It is one of Yolaman's signature moves.
inflict
kinda
wounds
his
on the
thing.
same one that's been damaged before. through
Fantastic.
All right.
The 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
This is on the entrance level. At 10 damage.
They are down. Anything in particular happen? I'm gonna...
It's necrotic damage, so I imagine it's actually really awful.
Oh! Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, these black lines start coming up through their skin. You can see. Oh, you know the creepy nun. I don't know the
What?
name of the. There's like a horror movie with a nun, the horrible nun.
The horrible nun creepy movie.
It might just be called the.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it
no.
might be.
Well, there's that, or is it The Conjuring too? Like,
Oh, there's that one. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I've seen an image of a horror nun thing, and I think they just kind of go, ah, and they kind of look like that for a second before they boom onto the seat of the carriage.
Okay, so they crumple to the ground. There are 2 nuns and a driver left in the front. Do you want to use your movement for anything?
I think I'm still within range of all of them. I'm gonna move away. Just kind of stay kind of overlapping the illusion so that
All right.
it's harder to hit.
I love it. Okay. Bartholomew. And then we're at the top of the round with Drogon.
So, there's 2 people who just shot at me, right? Like, they're near me, or like
You
still
can-
in the carriage?
Yeah, you can get right up next to them.
Okay.
You want? They're kind of popped out of the carriage.
The carriage has stopped, so
Yeah.
it looks like they're making moves to disembark.
at least 35
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty tough.
in the range chain.
Also, this whole thing is moving quite a bit away from your situation here as well.
Yeah, you guys are pretty far apart.
You guys are still your hand wraps, right? You
Yeah.
put those on?
I didn't want to waste the action.
Makes sense.
It's only +1, and they're not magically resistant. So.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, I think I'm gonna just do a good old thunder wave since they're close to me, and just second level thunder wave. Think fast. And just,
Ooh, will that hit Stickers too?
oh wait, is
You
Snickers
can,
on that one?
you can
So-
angle it
Snickers is
so
on the roof. and
Well,
you're
angle it
gonna
so it
get
doesn't hit the
outside.
roof. That's fine.
You think? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you know.
that small room is going to get very loud.
What? We can just
Unsave,
you can move
14.
up.
I mean,
Here.
yeah, you could just be doing it right into the carriage.
Yeah.
That will get you.
That if he
Yeah, they're
hits
all in
and
the
they all
carriage.
get pushed back, all of them are out of the vehicle.
That
So-
would be sick.
1, 2.
Back in the vehicle. Go, go, go!
Clown car times 2.
What's the save?
DC. What's the DC?
Con save of 14.
Okay. What's their con? Do they have a plus?
I'm looking.
Looks like 2 of them have succeeded, unless there's a
Plus 2.
negative. 3 of them succeed. 2 of them fail. So they take half damage on a success.
Yeah, and don't get pushed.
I'm gonna say that these 3 succeed and the 2 on this side fail, and they're pushed 10 feet out. And since they're dropping, do they fall prone as well?
Yeah.
That seems, yeah.
So you're only taking 9 damage. 9 thunder.
And then half for the people who succeed. Okay.
So 5 or 4, however you want to do it.
No, that's fine.
And then 2
Point.
succeed and they take half. And those are the ones in the front. Think?
No, I
think
thought it
of
was
the other
3 succeed, 2 failed. That's what
Oh,
you got
3
right
succeed.
here.
Oh, whoops. Oops.
Which is
Yeah.
why
Okay,
that
this
is a
one
5.
takes a 5 instead of. Okay, there we go. I'm.
Yep.
Okay.
They're all set.
Bookkeeping. Yeah.
Okay. So 2 of them have been knocked out of the car. The other 3 are damaged, but less so. And is there anything else you want to do, Mark? Telling me?
Casted. Don't want to necessarily move because then I'll proc an attack of opportunity, I think. So, I'm here. I'm
You know
tall and I'm.
It is a 15-foot
Yeah.
reach, so you could be 5 feet away. You don't have to actually be right up against it.
You can move.
So if
without
you
taking
wanted
an
to
attack
move
opportunity.
somewhere,
All right,
feel
yeah,
free.
I'll back up like 10 feet, just to kind of lure him back out. Like,
Hey, if you want to come get me, I'm over here. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. After Mark
Drogon.
top of the round, Drogon. Then the middle car goes. Which doesn't. I'm just gonna delete that from the. Then it's Snickers on deck.
Hop up on the back where the chest is. That way I'm within 10 feet of Grills and Snickers being on the roof.
Okay. Nice.
I'm going to activate my shield cannon.
Okay. Cool. Temp HP for
I love
Snickers.
Temp HP.
That stupid cannon has proved to be one of the most useful things in my entire repertoire.
How much temp HP?
I think he's rolling for it.
D8 plus 3. 8.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right. You've been keeping track of Snickers, right? Okay. Cool. Hell yeah.
And since it's an action to do that, that is my turn. I'm kind of hiding behind the wall. So
Yep.
Yeah, you're down
if they want to
headed
get
below.
at me, they're going to have to get
Move
out
around.
more out.
Cool. Next is.
Snickers.
Uh-huh. Well, he does have one thing he loves to
It
do.
should be the middle car, but the middle car's gone. No more middle car.
Off in the distance, you hear.
Somehow.
The Wilhelm
No, this-
scream.
this- back on.
Oh yeah. No.
An infernal nuke goes off. You see the mushroom
Oh,
cloud.
that's gonna give him.
Like the end of Predator.
Do you get advantage for a character gets prone if you're a melee attack? Yeah. Snickers dives off the top of the car onto one of these
To
down.
attack the ones that are that fell down on the ground.
Oh yeah.
It's the most direct.
Let's go Snickers.
That's not gonna be enough to hit that AC. I don't think they have a +7. They have like a +4.
Yeah.
That's just one attack.
Yeah, but then he's gonna disengage and run underneath the carriage.
Ah, smart.
Get knocked out of the carriage. Look up, see a kobold going.
Kobold misses and it's like, I'll get you next time, and then just cuddled underneath the.
Next is
Up next is the rest of the people in the car, and then Rills is on deck.
okay.
Cool.
So this is
This car?
yes
You're going-
in the
yeah.
back.
The one who's tethered
rear.
takes damage.
Oh,
Yes.
when they start their turn?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm ready.
They take an additional 4 fire damage.
Nice. Okay.
And they get to make the save again at the end.
All right. What is the save?
It is Constitution for this spell, DC 14.
They're going to fail it in the future. I
Excellent.
just figured I'd roll it now.
Yeah, right.
Okay. 2 shots on Rills. Crit.
Ooh.
The other one misses.
the other one
However,
missed.
if that's a consolation.
Okay, so that is a.
I'm rolling for the the
Okay,
attacks for the
that's
other one.
Too much going on at once.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to speed this up a little bit. We didn't time this for combat really. We didn't time it for anything. We didn't know what was going to happen.
That is 21 piercing damage.
You do have temp HP?
I do have 10 HP. So
Hope that is enough.
no, I'll be good. I'm
Okay.
still up.
Oh,
I'm still up.
you're doing
Those are the 2 attacks. So one misses and the other one is a 17 to hit. For who are you aiming at?
For Marcalia. 17 to hit you, Mark?
17.
No.
Are you
Okay.
casting
So it does
shield?
hit. So it does
entire
hit.
HP.
Yeah,
dude. I'm
I mean-
totally
Are you
yeah.
You can cast shield
Still got
again.
2.
If you've got
If you
this.
want to.
2 of them.
No, he's cast darkness and
So
shield.
many,
I
yeah.
don't think he has any.
Oh, does he not have any more spell
yeah,
slots?
unless it's the top of the round again, I can't cast another reaction.
Yeah.
Well, not
You-
only
you-
no.
you-
not
how
only
many
that,
spell slots
but
do you
probably
have?
only have 2 spell slots at max.
No. I'm a bard.
He's a bard.
But your warlock spell slots.
Is shield a warlock spell?
Is it?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's.
Maybe.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, it's Legacy Warlock. Okay. So yeah, it's probably a pact spell.
Has it been Mark's turn since he's cast shield?
No.
That means it's still up.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh!
Yeah,
Thank you.
it goes.
Oh my god! Yeah, it
Those
misses.
are both gonna miss.
They're both gonna miss. Oh, that's weird.
It's been such a long time since I've used shield, and that was the source.
Oh no,
of
wait,
that.
it has.
It has absolutely.
It has, it
You
has.
thunder waved.
Because
That's
he's Thunder
true.
Wave.
Ah,
true.
So
okay.
yeah,
Thunder
you
Wave.
did
So now it's gone.
It is
But-
gone. That does. My God, what a roller coaster.
Oh, the hit. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, never mind.
12 piercing damage.
Oh, but I'm almost dead.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
That's a lot of almost
Oh,
deadness,
he didn't get
guys.
the 10 HP.
No, he didn't. He's too far away.
Just smidge too far.
This guy's gonna get up and try to find Snickers
That nun's a
underneath.
guy? Sorry.
That nun is a
said-
guy?
said This guy.
This guy's gonna get up. Hey, my guy. What's up, my nun?
It's just Mr. T in a nun costume. I pity the fool who tries to
It's
escape the law.
no.
He's got another attack. These are disadvantage. Nope.
That's another no.
This one is gonna come around and see Drogon and try to shoot you with the crossbow. 17?
Okay, shield.
So another miss and miss, double miss there. The driver, or is that somebody?
No, that's somebody in the-
That's somebody in the.
yeah.
They're gonna get out. I'm assuming they haven't done
I
anything
think
yet.
they're gonna. These guys have piled out.
They'll pile
This
out.
one gets out too,
Okay.
and is also going to shoot. Sees the bullets bounce off of that and goes after Rose. It's 16.
16.
Only one is gonna hit
Exactly it.
for
Max damage.
13 piercing
I'm
damage.
unconscious.
All right.
I was down to 2 hit points, so pretty much anything was gonna knock me out.
All right. The all too familiar sight. Something you're pretty sick of.
Rils has been here so often. During her recent training,
Yeah.
she got sent here a bunch of
a
times.
lot of times during that montage. However, you seem to be here a little longer than you're used to. It's been a while since you've been here for that long. Like the lights fully fade in. Everything's here. It's more
Yeah, because during
tangible.
the training I was being and then brought right back.
Right back. Yeah. Make your first death savings throw,
Okay.
and we'll use that as a decider for any interesting happenings
Okay.
at the DMV, right?
Sure.
I don't know. Might as well.
That's all you then.
Oh, that is a fail. You see a familiar face. You can't really quite place it. You just recognize it as somebody familiar. They kind of look at you, and they just point like this, like confused, and they're like, "Are you grabbing a ticket this time?"
I don't really know. Hope not.
You should.
Just kind of hoping to not be here that long.
The line's pretty long. I'd take a ticket.
We'll see.
They'll kind of gesture. You'll notice that like some of the skin on their thumb is just gone, and there's just bone with like a little gross nubbin. Kind of gestures that way.
Sorry, I got a hangnail.
Oh god. And
Yeoman!
Yeah?
Nuns are trying to stab you. Okay.
Ooh!
That's another nat 20.
And a miss. Nat 20 and a miss. So one miss.
Remember, every nat 20 and then a miss is the equivalent of just getting hit twice really hard.
Oh, they're also just daggers.
4,
for
5,
this.
6, 7. That's 8 piercing. But that was just the first nun.
Oh.
You're hiding all the dice.
I'm just holding them. Yeah. You chose this. You did this. You didn't choose this. It was chosen for you. However, you chose it. Yes.
We chose this.
Second nun,
One hit and one
Miss.
What's the plus?
5.
Yeah, one miss for Yeoman.
And that's gonna be only 4 piercing damage.
How is Yeoman looking?
22 hit.
Okay. You've got that healer
I
there.
used to have hit points.
You're almost
Oh, fair.
What?
You got a little pile of paper. It's getting real low.
We're in a tower. All right.
Buddy.
Was that?
No.
What,
no, that was
that
the
was
front.
one person's
We're gonna
attack.
with disadvantage towards Buddy again.
2 attacks. Does it miss? That wasn't at 20. That blue die is on
Wait,
fire
I'm
tonight.
confused. Somebody's attacking Buddy?
Yes, there's 3 of them in there.
I thought.
Oh, no.
I thought he picked. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Never mind. Go on.
Wait.
I always confuse Buddy and Lucky. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah.
No, why
there
is-
are 2.
There's only 2. The other one died
Yeah.
from the
This one is
necrotic
knocked
damage.
over.
Yeah.
So you have 2 in here. One of them has attacked Yeoman. The other one is fighting
Actually
Buddy.
picked
no,
Buddy instead
no,
of-
they both were attacking Yeoman.
Oh.
That
then
already
you
happened?
You rolled 4?
I had forgotten that one died.
I'm just so
Oh.
Now we're-
non-threatening.
Oh.
They kind of are just noticing that their friend is dead. I think they're gonna go. Yeah, they're just gonna yell out, "Stop the car! They're escaping!"
No, keep going. No, keep going.
Yeah.
Give me a performance check with disadvantage.
Come on, double nat 20. Double nat 20. Give it to the boy.
Disadvantage for sounding burly and dwarvish.
Sister Tabitha sounds really burly
Well,
today.
that is a
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
It would have been a 21 without this.
That's why I asked for disadvantage.
Oh, you want to stop, do you?
No ticket.
Yeah, Yeoman.
Yep.
It is. Yep, buddy on deck.
Yep. I'm doing a grapple to throw him off.
Fantastic.
Nice.
It's contested strength save.
Yeah.
Or strength check.
25.
Oh, they literally can't beat that.
They can't. If I nat 20, they won't
Even
have
if
plus
it's a
4.
nat 20 they can't beat that. None version of a Wilhelm scream.
Can you do that again?
Xander.
Can I attempt that again?
Do you have a...
Can you
Another-
do a second
I have 2
grapple
attacks per-
attack?
Sure, why not? That's fun.
That's fun. That sounds cool. Let's do it. Let's get
Oh, this
crazy.
is tested.
Yes.
Oh.
4 pips left.
Look at me, I spent all my grips in this session.
We'll tell you the DC for the nun
No,
on
no,
the
no.
die without the
No,
addition.
no, that's not
or
how it
no?
works. That's not how
No?
it works.
Okay.
But we didn't.
Okay.
Like,
No
You've
DC?
got to
17.
gamble your
Gotta
thing.
gamble.
That is a miss.
That is not
that's
enough.
not enough to push them out.
Roll an 18.
They are still within the vehicle. Yeah, you got to gamble the pips. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's a
the
game.
fun
That's
part.
fair. That's fair.
Oh, then
Is that the rest of your
2.
turn? Is there anything else you wanted to do? I don't know if you have.
yeah, you know what? Can I use flurry of blows?
Yeah,
Grapple?
that's
With a grapple,
they're not
if
grappled.
you take an attack
yeah.
action,
Can I,
you can then take
As a bonus action,
bonus
use
action.
Your key
You
point
can use a key point to
2
make
more attacks.
2 attacks instead of 1.
right.
So if those were not part of that bonus attack, yeah, you can still do. You could, right?
Sure, why not?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that seems reasonable.
Sorry, I'm verbally explain. My brain is starting to melt. So
14.
to hit, no.
No,
No,
that's a miss.
no, to grapple.
Oh, to grapple.
That's why I can use my flurry of blows and make 2 more.
Do
Oh,
another
I
check.
see.
That sounds fun. Let's do it.
This might do it.
4 plus 4. It's 9.
9. Nothing more.
The car is slowing down.
The cart is screeching to a halt.
Yeah. But I think you have
At the
movement,
moment,
but
the cart is empty. It is still. The cart is still moving, but it is rapidly coming to a stop.
yeah, you can hear the brakes
Can-
screeching.
I would need an acrobatics check to climb on top of it, right?
Yeah.
That's doable after doing all this?
Yeah, it's a movement.
You're a monk. You can do way too much stuff in a turn, so sure. Why not?
no, but it would fall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
24.
Oh.
I'm up next to the driver.
Bonk nonsense.
Buddy,
Sit-
I think
sit
that's
down next to
definitely
her.
enough.
Hello
I
there.
just, and keep going.
Oh, actually, give me an intimidation.
Yeah. Ooh, they
Lovely
just
night
heard
for
the
a
2 other get thrown out and scream. So.
21.
Oh shit.
Lovely night for a drive, isn't it?
They slam on the gas.
Okay.
Oh, we keep going.
Yeah. So you guys,
This is insane.
they let off the brake.
All right. It's Buddy's turn with Bartholomew on deck.
He's gonna close the open doors to make sure.
Okay. Are you just chilling out in there?
I mean, he's not gonna climb out. He's still shackled.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do?
He'll try and slip out of the shackles if possible.
Okay. You can do a. It's a very high.
Do
Check,
you have
unless
like
you've got
lock
some
picking
sort of-
tools or anything like that?
They're in my bag.
Oh yeah. All right. So then a strength check or an attack. You can do over 10 damage total.
Can I cast inflict wounds on them?
What was the
You'll
first
have
one?
to do. I don't know that you can because that's necrotic damage on them. I
Yeah.
think that's got to be a creature.
Well, necrotic damage is like rust. I think of it like when you age metal.
Okay.
Maybe? I don't know.
You'll have to do quite a bit of damage to it, but yeah, you can start trying to do damage on it.
I'll manage to do it. I'll just hold on my hands and
Okay.
I like the visual of
Yeah, just
you having
roll
your
damage.
illusion helping you getting out of the shackles.
I think I rolled 13.
Oh,
That is
that's enough.
That breaks the chain.
The chain
Yep, target
withers
concentrate
away,
unconscious.
like crumbles. All you have to do is like just gently move your hands apart. It just turns to like metallic ash almost.
Elam, you gotta turn around and get my stuff. You gotta tell him to turn around and get my stuff.
You heard the lizard?
You the lizard. All right. On the
She
front
is
car's turn, it will.
Spooked.
They will turn
Yeah.
around, I guess.
Maybe.
Top of the round, Drogon, Snickers. Then everybody in the back. Oh no, wait,
No,
Bartholomew.
there
Bartholomew.
was a Bartholomew.
Oh my God, we got to do Bartholomew. Sorry, I almost skipped you, Tucker. All right. Have at it. What would you like to do? Snickers is underneath the carriage.
David Snickers.
3 nuns are out of the carriage facing you. 1 nun is fighting Drogon, and 1 nun is trying to get at Snickers from underneath the carriage. And fails. And Rills is down.
I got rules. If you can just stay within 10 feet of me, I got you. Well, 5 feet of Missy.
Yeah, if you move within 10 feet of Drogon, you get the temp HP, which could be very, very good.
So I'll move like right here.
As long as you're like within 5 feet of road, I can
Okay.
get you no problem.
Oh,
And,
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna like get like right in her face basically to get Rills out of the 5 foot radius. What I'm about to do, and I go, hey ladies, think fast, and I do sword burst. You create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around you. All other creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. Spell's damage increases by 1d6 when you reach 5th level, so I'll be doing 2d6.
And it's a what save, did you say?
Dexterity save, 14.
Dexterity savings. Okay.
That's fine.
1 succeeds. 2 succeed. 1 fails.
They take 5 damage.
And is there half damage or anything like that for
No,
that?
I think it's an all or none because it's cantrip.
You ain't
Gotcha.
gonna leave
That
that
one wasn't even intentional, but
All or none!
hey,
Hey!
Yeah, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take the damage.
Okay.
So they
That's
escape.
Alright, they take that damage. It's just the 5 damage.
Nothing
This-
crazy.
Okay. No, but I mean, an AoE is always good. It's worth it. They just happen to be fairly dexterous. They do their morning nun yoga or whatever.
Top of the round.
So, yeah, now it's
Drogon.
top of the round.
Unless there's
Drogon
something
with
you want to do.
Snickers on deck.
Well, you thought fast.
Take some
Congratulations.
opportunity attacks. No. Okay.
Run around, take some opportunity attacks from 3 nuns.
So I'm gonna hop off the back of the carriage. Move. Yep. Alright, Missy, up and at 'em. I'm gonna use a 2nd level spell slot to pop Cure Wounds.
Oh.
You heal.
for like 51 hit points.
Oh boy, I wish.
Be pretty sweet.
So, you know how you said 51?
Uh-huh.
Just take the 5 in front.
Okay.
Plus 3, so 8.
All right.
Yeah, it was like a 3 and a 2. Thanks,
also
also
gets a bonus HP or is that?
She will now.
Oh, it
As
happens
bonus
at the-
action.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Come on, dice.
5 temp HP.
Bartholomew gets that as well, though?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes,
5 temp HP.
Get some holy banded.
Alright. That is Snickers. And then the nuns in the back car go.
He's gonna sneak out front since he's got this advantage because
Yeah, Bartholomew's right
Yep.
there.
pack tactics. He's gonna try and stab the ankles of one
Crawling
of them.
around underneath the
Yeah.
carriage like a little Chucky.
Yeah, very much that.
He's 20 again.
Nat 20! How many?
is
Let's do
90.
this for reals, though, right? We gotta. What's the? That's just. Does he get 2
Hold on.
attacks?
He's got. This is a sneak attack,
Okay.
so it's a D4 plus a D6. He's only level 2.
He's only level 2, yeah, but still.
When you
It's
get
max
level-
damage, which is 4
So-
already.
I'm gonna do. So
Well, 20 is that. That's at least 3.
He's been on
He's been-
fire.
he's
tonight.
been on fire. Yeah, the especially with
Yeah, Snickers in
Snickers has
particular.
been kicking ass.
Now, unfortunately, some of the nuns fall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
4.
At least it's working on your side as well. It's not just.
Yeah.
10,
Fortunately, a lot of the nuns twins have also fallen up in the water.
20,
So
no,
we'll
10,
take those.
11,
That seemed to be
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
To the one in the middle?
This one right here, yeah.
That's nice. Okay.
That's savage.
That one is looking very beat up.
Oh, he gets the temporary hit points as well.
Yes, he does.
Does he lose the
No,
weakest
he
ones?
keeps the
No,
he
keeps the higher version.
keeps the higher version.
Okay.
Is that everything he can do? Does he have any bonus actions or anything? This little guy?
He does have a bonus action.
He's gonna attack again.
It's called actually it's called high dodge. He's gonna dodge.
He's under the
Oh, he
carriage
does.
already, and he's gonna dodge.
Well, if they try to melee him, they don't get advantage then. Because if he's underneath the carriage and prone, melee would give them advantage. But if he dodges while prone, it's a straight roll.
And disadvantage if you're trying to get it from range. Still.
Double disadvantage in range.
Maybe wait.
I don't know that you're right, because that is an action. Where's your bonus? Click on bonus actions.
Dash, disengage or hide.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he
I know
totally
what I'm
can.
doing.
Alright, I just wasn't sure if there was any other options, you know?
I think he's gonna. Because dodging. Because so I actually give him because he's underneath the carriage.
Is that half cover?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have him do the because he's like crawling around out there. I don't know that he's prone. He's
He's a small guy to begin with. Well, don't worry about it too much. What do you want to have happen?
he's gonna hide. He's gonna hide out down there.
Okay, roll to do that then, I guess?
No, not
Or-
like hide action. But
Oh,
he's,
okay.
He's gonna stay down there. Who's next?
All right. It is the nuns in the back car, and then Rills is on deck, who's now awake. Yay. So, what does this nun do?
Oh, is it their turns?
Yeah, that's what I just said. The nun's in the back.
Thank you.
This one's going after Drogon. I think that's obvious. Is she
Yeah.
shooting though? She's
Yeah,
probably
she's
shooting.
shooting.
Yeah, she's
They're
probably.
probably better at shooting than they are.
Yeah.
poking.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit.
Yeah, even with shield that would hit me, so I'll permit it.
Okay.
The other one's a miss. And 11 piercing damage.
Rude.
This nun.
They're gonna get disadvantage trying to shoot Snickers. In there.
Okay. That's a miss.
That's a nat 1.
That one.
Next one. 2. I think. I feel like they would pull out knives at Bartholomew, like all of them.
Oh god.
That's 6 knife attacks coming at Bartholomew.
The school of stabbing, huh?
You got spell slots left to cast shield, right?
Nope.
Don't. That's. Ooh. That's 2 hits.
Can you hellish rebuke for free?
I do get health for free. That's also reaction, so if I do a reaction, I can't do another reaction.
This is true.
That's gonna be 8 piercing damage altogether from 2 knife hits.
Okay, what? How high over?
Yeah, hold on. The one that hit
These up.
the high. Yeah, those are not what those were.
What was the hit roll in case you can shield it?
It was over 20.
So if I do a 21 with the shield,
It'll
I can
meet
save
it.
myself for at least one. Yeah.
I don't No. One of those attacks would miss, because that was the high one that I was thinking of. Yeah, you would be able to deflect one of the attacks. This is also just the first of 3 nuns attacking you. So this, if you raise shield, that will affect for all the other ones as well.
Isn't that your... I thought you had used up your warlock.
Can you
shield.
cast warlock spells from
Oh, wait,
non-warlock
yeah.
spell
I don't
slots?
think you can do shield.
I
don't
think
think
you
I
can
can.
share this. Can't you use
No.
the other spell slots?
No, warlock spells are
this is
different.
It's a warlock.
You're always
Because
going
it's
to full.
pact magic.
Yep.
That's right.
Well, packed it in, boys. I can't use shields.
So it's 8 piercing.
8 piercing damage. That's your temp HP gone, basically.
Well, yeah.
And then
I mean,
14
That's my
plus
normal HP. The 10,
seven.
the 10
That's gonna hit.
kept me alive.
12 is
One
a
hit.
miss. 1 is a hit. That's another... Yep, 7 piercing damage.
I'm going to the DMV. I'm going to the DMV.
Are you?
I'm in there viciously.
That's gonna be 2 hits.
I think I'm dead.
Unconscious.
No.
No. Like, I'm already unconscious.
You
I think I'm
we
dead.
didn't realize that. Okay, wait.
You're
So
unconscious?
you fall unconscious after this person hits you?
Yeah. And then you just hit me with 2 more.
Hold on. We didn't realize you didn't say that you were down. We didn't like clock that. If Mark Bartholomew falls to the ground, what do you think the 3rd nun would do? Because I don't think they would just attack him. I think they'd like pin him or. Oh no, there's like other combatants. Yeah. Rills is still prone. They don't necessarily fully get that Rills is back in combat. Bartholomew is now prone. I think they would just straight up target Drogon.
I wouldn't.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do here.
I think I'm dead as fuck.
If
How evil are they? I mean, if you, because
Yeah.
my
They're
argument,
not-
my argument would be they'd be like a cop. That you shoot, you stop the threat. Well, the threat stops, they're gonna pick up the next target. But they're evil. They'd be like, oh, I gotta kill this motherfucker.
Oh, hold on. Just let me think for a second.
I believe she'd do non-lethal blow.
But he's already
How does that work?
out. There's already been a lethal blow.
But he's not. If
They
he's-
are okay with eliminating the threat that is Mark Bartholomew
But he's
to the wolf.
currently out.
He is currently out. They're not dum-dums. They know that these people have magic.
Are they more worried about the person who just brought a party member back up from the dead?
They-
Or like I don't know. I'm just
hold on.
I'm trying to understand. what
Again,
you're
I know.
thinking.
I'm trying to think.
Okay, I will let you think first.
After all, for its process.
Leave it to a flip of a coin.
Turn the filter aside. I'll be cool about it like Tom Sawyer as if it happens, you know? It do be like that sometimes.
I really think that they would go for whoever's still standing. Personally,
So did the first one take him out or the second one?
the second one took him out because the way it works is each hit at this point counts as a crit, which means that each crit will count as 2 failures. So he'd be like straight up dead before this one even had to worry about it otherwise. He's just fallen unconscious from the second one's attacks. And so this one is sees him fall.
Yeah, they
He's
also
unconscious.
see the other car coming back for them.
I really don't think that they would be
No,
attacking
I know.
Mark
I'm gonna
They're gonna
do
target
a
Drogon?
perception check to see if they think you're back.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
They do.
are they gonna shoot Rue?
Yeah.
They're at disadvantage because Rose is prone. Unless they want to walk up and stab, which they can totally do because Mark Bartholomew doesn't have any attack of opportunity. We should do like a non-lethal attack, something like that. Or...
Stabbing.
Stabbing?
Okay.
Does a 11,
Rills has an AC of 15.
16.
2
Both these.
hits for 16 and 17. Hit.
6 on the first one,
Mm-hmm.
5 on the second.
Still up.
Still up with the temp HP. That is
10 HP
tense.
saved me.
Ooh.
All right. How much
tense.
was it all together?
11.
11.
Okay. I once more have 2 hit points.
Okay. I feel like that's what would really happen.
Yep, nope,
I'm not trying to like not murder Tucker. I will love to murder Tucker. But I think that they would
Hit
go.
points
Yeah.
left.
Back.
Looks like it-
One.
All right. Then now,
Right now. Everything.
It's real.
you do actually get a turn. They didn't take you out, so it's you then the DM front car. So the car will be turning around.
Rills stands up and goes, "I lived, bitch," and shoots her twice
Nice, nice, nice.
with my mini
Love
crossbow.
That's gonna be if you're. Oh no, you're not at.
It doesn't matter for Rills.
Yeah, they have a special
right.
I
upgrade.
have
Yeah.
a combat mastery of unfettered.
Awesome.
It's so cool. It's perfect for that little
and
sneaky
I'm
crossbow.
Pretty sure I'm about to hit twice with 2 18s.
That-
That'll
that's
definitely
two
be
hits.
2 hits. Yes.
Oh, that was cock as hell. Which you don't normally see with a d6. Alright. 13 damage.
Nice.
Anything else?
No.
Movement or?
They,
No.
I don't think
I don't want to move this at this juncture.
Okay.
Hey. Do you want Raven to do anything?
Panther!
Tie your shoelaces together!
Gilman, can you give me another intimidation check?
I do want to acknowledge Buddy's line earlier. Turn around, my stuff is back there. Not our friends are back there, but our stuff is back there.
They're fine.
My paperwork, no!
My papers, I need them.
Only an 8.
An
Only
8.
an 8. Okay. They are.
Turning around and not driving as fast as you'd like. Back the other way.
But you are about halfway there at this speed.
And what about the 2 nuns that they threw out of the carriage earlier? They're turning back, so they're going.
They're still down, I think. They're just kind of like getting up as the vroom carriage drives by
Do
them.
they want to shoot at the carriage?
Let me make saves to see if they can.
See if they recover from the fall. One does, one does not. One nat 1 at getting tossed out of a
I'll give them a
moving
single
vehicle.
shot. No, that's a miss. They-
An arrow bolt just like thunks into the carriage behind you, like they were shooting as you went past. And then
Yeoman.
it is Yeoman with Buddy on deck.
Now you can use your turn to, talk to this driver a bit more,
Throw 'em.
or do whatever.
Put your foot on their foot and step on the foot.
I said go.
I could drive this thing, right?
You certainly think you can, unless he's. I mean, has he driven a Nikron vehicle before? No.
No.
Do you want to roll to like
It's
a?
not super hard. There is a go button and the steering. It's
You
not too complicated.
Do
I don't
see
feel like
what
there's
they're doing. Ever driven a car without like power steering?
Yes. Scary shit.
Yes, it's my first car.
Yeah. It's like a whole different world. It takes like strength.
Yeah,
and
but I'm just saying.
you know,
I don't
so-
feel like this is
he may not-
such a complicated device.
I think you'd have to
that
make a roll for it
I'm
for
not trying to
sure.
do much more than crash.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But you will, like, if you want to drive the car in some sort of way, you will need to make a check to make it do what you want. I think. I don't think it'd be a natural.
It'd be a low check, but yeah. Okay, so do you want to?
What would you
do
like
you
to
wanna
do?
How about you get off?
They're currently not intimidated, so they're not gonna just jump out.
Hey, what's that over there?
Do you want to do a toss them
Are
out?
you
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah, okay.
kick them out, or are you trying to fight them?
Sure.
Okay.
He's trying to
so
fight
a grapple check.
22.
That's cocked. You're gonna have to reroll that. Hit the wall sideways.
They're out. They're out.
That's a 3.
They're caught.
That guy was rolling so good earlier. Ah! All right, make a
Survival check?
survival check for
Yeah.
steering the vehicle.
Inspiration, huh? It's a 2 on the die, so it's a 6.
That is enough. I was
Is it?
thinking in my head 6. Yeah. I was thinking 6.
Yeah, it's like nat 1 or
Okay.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
That's fine.
Fantastic.
You are shocked at how difficult it is to drive. You thought for sure it was going to be easy.
Yeah, you guys watching this other vehicle kind of come because she's just like, whoa.
Well, I bet we're in control of that vehicle now.
Yeah, looks like our performance.
There's no way Buddy knows how to drive.
I'm
one
also
of them
assuming
things.
you're gunning it.
Yes.
So,
So you will be, very close
you
by.
are within like
60 feet?
yeah,
Maybe 100 feet?
60 feet. And yeah, next turn
Sorry
you
about you guys.
You'll be-
can
you'll be
either
there.
let off the gas and let this smash into everything, or you can
Try to park it.
Try to park it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, alright, do I have any actions? Do I have any attack actions?
What are you thinking of doing? Something from the
Oh.
car?
Yeah, whoa. Okay, does that take 2 hands to actually cast, or is that just you being dramatic?
This is
I think that's always just how we've symbolized that thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Disadvantage because you're moving in a moving vehicle.
How does it normally work?
It's
just like an attack
if
roll?
I have an attack, I can make that one of my attacks. I can use my bonus action to make that attack once. I can spend my last key point to take the attack twice.
As
Okay.
a flurry of blows shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like with that low roll for survival on this thing, that
you're
at
struggling
disadvantage
with
to hit because you're kind of bumping around all over.
You can still take your
You
attacks.
can still take
Why
as
not?
many actions as
Yeah.
you can take.
You can still take your attacks, but they'll be...
Well, no, you did also bump a guy off, so that is one action.
Yeah, but then his bonus action flurry of blows, he gets 2 attacks if he wants.
No,
Yes.
no, one attack unless I spend a key point to take 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that because I recognize I'm barely holding on, so my team's probably off.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a disadvantage.
Yes.
Have to see him roll twice. 25.
That'll definitely hit.
Yeah,
which
which
one?
one?
This is the one that looks visibly damaged a lot. This one is combating currently with Rills, and that one is just currently standing there with 2 knives in its hand,
I will,
clearly having down. Welcome.
unless I can do this. So I'm gonna have to shoot the monster.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. If you do max damage, they're down.
I did not. So
They're
Okay.
very,
They're
very nearly
very,
down.
very damaged.
Buddy.
With Mark Tholomew on deck.
So we're 60 feet away.
Yep.
I'm gonna open the door,
Uh huh.
move my illusion 30 feet closer,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast.
It does.
Yeah. Theater of the minded.
Do you like the idea of an illusion of Buddy showing up on the road and then just getting run over?
Sort of
And then it's
driving
just still
through
there.
the illusion. Yeah.
Would my illusion be within 30 feet of Drogon at this point?
Sure.
You can you have 120 feet of being able to place it, right?
It's
You can
30
make
it's
sure.
30 feet.
Oh, it's 30. Okay.
This,
Talk about afterwards.
we'll call it good. Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot of cast aid.
Sick.
So you all gain a increase of your maximum goes up 10 and you gain 10.
So that means Mark Tholomew's up. All right. So Mark Tholomew,
You're like
you're
whoosh, into the DMV, whoosh, right back out.
Oh no, I got another hangnail. Oh, thank God I don't have to see Betsy again.
yeah. Beautiful. So that's wait, how much temp HP?
10.
10?
It's not temp, their maximum goes
Oh,
up for the
max
next 8
goes up.
hours.
Oh, right. So, you have your
I have 10
10 hit points.
I'm alive.
And it is, in
it's your
fact,
turn.
your turn.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to
Close the door, yeah.
Yes, I love it.
And brace for the theoretical impact that may or may not happen.
Yeah.
Actually, you might want to jump.
No.
What would you like to do? You are prone currently, but you are alive.
There is a vehicle speeding towards you.
There is.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
But not.
I stand up and I go,
Snickers is under the carriage. There is one incredibly damaged looking nun in front of you and one not so
Yeah.
damaged looking
From your
nun.
position here on the ground, you can see Snickers under the carriage. going,
Yeah. Wait, he's doing that, but he's with a knife.
Yeah.
I've been stabbing people.
It's covered in blood.
hey, Mark, it's your all brother. I'm the proud of me, Dad.
Concerned and proud.
What you guys don't know is Snickers is 35.
What would you like to do?
Well, I mean, do I feel like Snickers is in danger right now?
He has low hit points.
Yeah.
But he's underneath the carriage, so
And
he's
I'm
got
about
some
Oh, does
cover.
he get the hit points from?
It's only 3 people.
Oh, okay.
Am I about to get like run over by another car? Is what
You might, yeah. you do see,
Yes.
you do see the
The only
car.
dude who's driving is like, yes, you absolutely.
You know
think
that like cartoon thing where like there's somebody driving and they're turning the wheel like this. Imagine that actually being what's happening to the car. So it's like never on more than 2 wheels. It's just like oversteering each and every direction almost. Like it's you can.
I just had a flashback to when my brother let me drive the car when I was like 10.
Oh no! Yeah, it's going too fast for the skill of the driver. So they're like barely keeping it in.
Was your experience in a minivan, my dude?
No, I was going to show you now, but.
Okay, well, I took mine on 2 wheels at one point.
Oh god!
You know,
So I'm just gonna jump to the side.
So taking a disengage action?
Yeah,
Okay.
like just getting out of there. Not trying to give
You
him
don't
a
want
warning.
Snickers?
Well, he's under a carriage, so I don't think he's gonna die.
They might hit.
He's
I
under the
mean,
carriage that's about to be hit.
unless you want to try to
He is
preserve
gonna
a
get a
carriage
turn.
to leave with.
He's gonna get a turn.
You could.
beforehand.
You could try to stop the car.
Why don't you run to the.
And then
Or
so
you
you're
could at
gonna
least
like
say-
10,
Yeah.
Snickers,
20,
get out of there, dude!
And then
25.
like jump to the side, and hopefully Snickers will not become mini
Pancake.
bite-sized Snickers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a bonus action available to you still. You've used your movement. Actually,
yeah, I don't-
technically.
You know
probably-
what? I will bardically inspire him to get out
Snickers?
of the way.
You're gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
Like on my way out of the way of the thing, I'll like take out one of the. Or no, I don't have my bagpipes out. That's all. I'll just be like,
Snickers, don't get run over, Dad.
Okay.
and
All right.
he's got a 1d6 for
Whatever.
ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Drogon.
Cool. Yeah, we're at the top of the round. It's 10 o'clock, so this will be the last round. Unless you guys want to
keep
stop
going, or we
here.
can stop?
I can keep going. I'm like
One
super.
more.
I'm good right now.
amped up.
Yeah,
I'm
this
good now.
this
Okay.
encounter has put the energy into me.
All right, all
Okay.
right. Let's go. Drogon, Snickers
You're
on
the
deck.
guy who does that.
Yeah. Feeling guilty that my friend's almost dying does that for me too.
I saved a spell slot for him.
Oh, okay.
Is this one of those you're better off dead before the heal kind of situations?
yeah.
Okay. Not preventative
You're
care,
getting stirred
just
to
life
dying at this
insurance.
point.
It's the American healthcare system. You don't get preventative care. You just have to treat the symptoms of being dead.
And a glass healing potion.
We
Yeah.
can make sure you're not dead, but we're not making too many promises beyond that.
I'm gonna burn my last second level slot.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire Scorching Ray,
All right.
which at second level,
That's like 3.
Whose target?
It's 3 targets.
Is it 3
potentially.
targets?
I think so. Using,
Can they be
yep,
different
3
places?
rays. Do I have to designate all 3 targets before firing?
I think.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah. Because they're all simultaneously happening, right? It's not like you're pew pew pew. It's like, right? I imagine.
Yeah, there's a
I
attack
mean,
roll
I
for
would-
each
I
one,
would
isn't there?
think so.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it makes sense to declare them at the same time.
Okay.
I
each
will
one is
say,
2d6.
this one looks the most damaged. This one looks the second most damaged, and these two seem relatively fresh, and you can't see that one.
I'm gonna say 1 on this, 2 on this.
Okay.
Okay. So, the one by itself.
Okay.
It's got it.
You have figured it out. Their AC is 16.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 22.
All right. How much damage?
2d6.
Oh, they're down.
Okay.
You can roll it, but all it takes is 2 damage, and they're down, and you literally.
Max.
Oh, nice.
They set.
How does
They-
this look?
Yeah, they're just on fire, I assume.
So, I take my little caulking gun thing, and I imagine the first shot hits that one, and it just like it hits them, and you just see like a bright flash, and then as it kind of dims, you notice that there's a big hole
Oh,
cauterized and everything, and then
Like-
they just
like thermite.
I think this is happening. Boom! They're falling down. You're seeing Yolman drive over the top of Buddy's duplicate.
Yeah, because this is all happening at the
Um,
same time.
The other shots go out towards this other one. What do we got?
All right, yeah.
I just need to check one thing for the firearm thingy. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Snickers is up.
So, first shot on the other one. 18.
Yep.
That'll hit.
And the second one. 25.
All
Yeah,
right, that's
okay.
2 hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 4d6, and one of them is going to be empowered with the d8 power cell.
Cool.
That sound.
That standard red dice rolls.
Standard red bullshit.
14.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 2 4s and 3 2s.
Well,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Still damage. Still damage.
Okay, I removed one target,
Yeah.
and the other one has been further injured.
It is Snickers' turn.
Bonus action.
Yes.
10.
Temp HP, yes. Are you gonna move before you do that?
Yes. I'm moving here
Mm.
to make sure I get as many
Look, that
people as
directly after hitting somebody twice, you moved right up next to them.
possible. Pardon me.
Excuse me, coming through.
That's how big of a radius?
10 foot.
Okay, so it gets
Mark and
Mark
Rills.
and Rills. It does not get Snickers. He's too far away.
Well, I rolled a very nice 10-10.
And temp for Bartholomew and Rills and Rogan, of course.
So I'm back.
I think Snickers still has. Does Snickers still have?
He still has
temp?
that 8 from before,
He didn't
I
take
believe.
another hit since. Yeah, he still has some, so that's
If you
good.
count the temp HP, I currently have 1 more hit point than I started this combat.
Amazing.
I have Snickers has
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration.
It's a D6 currently.
which you can use on attack
You
rolls.
only use it after you see the dice. You don't have to use it preemptively. So
That
if
is
he
true.
already hits, you don't waste it. Oh, he's not gonna. That's real bad.
Snickers.
He tried. I don't know. There was a bunch of net 20s, and
2 and a
now
4. Yeah.
he is gonna disengage and a run.
Really picture it, just like, alright guys, coming in hot!
Run over here. Oh, he should. But yeah, he would need to disengage. Yeah. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna run over here. And that's his turn.
Back nuns. The 4 standing nuns. This one's going to turn and fire at Snickers. Right? You're gonna see him scuttle out, I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Or do you want to roll for that? I think those one might hit. What's the plus to?
It's 5.
1 misses and 1 hits.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
That's all the temp HP from the die.
1911.
He has no temp hit points. No. Oh, that'll take out the temp hit points. Oh, I've never used that for that. That's cool.
He has 2 hit points left.
Still
And
standing.
a drain.
This one's been watching this stuff, so I don't think he would notice that Snickers
Yep,
is
he's
over
gonna
there.
be-
So he's gonna.
He's actually gonna pop his head around this way. He's gonna come around the edge of this thing to shoot at.
Make him roll a perception check to see if he sees the oncoming.
I
out
don't
of
think
control
he
carriage.
does. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Fine.
He's gonna shoot. He's been shooting at Drogon, who seems to be staying up a little too more than they'd like. 2
keep
shots.
targeting?
One is definitely a miss. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Shield.
Oh, shield! Oh,
20 AC.
that. Yep, that misses.
Ta-da!
That's a. You just sucked a spell slot right out of him. So that's pretty good.
However, now that everybody has to hit 20 on me.
Yep. So that is. There's one in front of Rills and one in front of Drogon. I still need to go.
2 stabbies at Rills.
11. What's their plus
5.
again? Plus 5?
16.
16
That hits.
to hit.
8, 9,
And
10,
then
11,
the other
12,
one
13,
won't.
14.
14 won't hit. No, thanks. Right, no, yeah. 50, yeah, so it's 7.
7 slashing. Piercing? Slashing?
Piercing.
Piercing.
Dagger
Dagger's piercing.
damage.
Takes out some of my temp HP.
Yeah, the temp HP is good.
Shocked that Bartholomew is up. 2 arrow bolts coming from a crossbow
Do
at
they
you.
say anything?
No,
no,
it's not.
that's a 10.
It's a 10.
Who's shooting? The one that had a knife out?
Yeah, the crossbow's on a little
Oh, okay.
sling. It's like, they can switch between.
They got a Chewbacca style crossbow thing.
15.
To hit? That will not hit. That's a miss.
They both miss, and then she is going to, gonna run over here, kind of seeing this like thing
Uh-oh.
barreling in. Now
Is that the end of the
that is the end of their turns. It is.
rails? And then the front is out of the picture as well? They're like 100 feet down the road.
Oh yeah, no,
So,
I
yeah.
wasn't talking about the front. I
No.
was just looking at the thing.
You know, we're over here with rails.
Your turn.
Okay.
Heal woman on deck. Whew! You're doing so good.
I attack the nun twice with my mini crossbow.
Nice.
Hell yeah. That is a homemade 20 and a 22.
Nice.
Those will both hit.
Those will hit. Is this music? Battle music?
For
Been going for a while.
for
It's fine. We're almost done.
10 damage.
Okay. They're looking pretty beat up.
The music got silly once they.
Once the car got taken over. And
Yeah. Yeah. It went from dark and ominous to nonsense, yakety sack.
Anything else you want to do? What about Raven?
I don't really have anything useful I could have.
Fair. Okay. In that case, it is the front car people. They're gonna do what?
It's not the people. They're not doing anything.
I called that Raven was helping me, so I had advantage. But I didn't say that before I attacked.
Here's the
Fair.
front car is going to smash into the mid car, or the back car. The back car.
Is that what you're aiming to do?
Here's
What are
what-
you aiming for? This is what's gonna happen next.
Seeing where people are. Boom, like this.
So just clip the side of that and.
Try to do that.
Okay.
All right.
I
It
think
is-
that's a survival like DC 15.
Seems pretty reasonable.
I can.
This is
Yeah.
like a. This isn't
That
part of
will
the old
be-
woman's turn, or is it?
Yeah, that if you want to do that as your action, that we can do that. DC 15.
Steering the
If you
vehicle.
if you miss, we're gonna roll and see whether you smash into the carriage full on or your friends.
I feel like Drogon, seeing this thing kind of slightly turn course, he's all like,
Oh!
Roll the 16 on the die.
Yes!
All right. Let's roll dexterity checks for the two nuns.
with the battering.
No, fuck that. Let's do damage. They're smashing
Okay.
into.
They're
Yeah.
just getting smashed into.
Yeah, let's do like 66.
6d6.
You're getting hit by a car.
He also
Yeah, I
sped
mean-
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been going at full speed.
No, I was
barreling
gonna-
down.
Oh, they do it. That
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
he did the attack. He gets
Yeah, that makes
Roll them
sense.
dice.
66.
6d6. That's like falling from pretty.
So many twos. 20.
That's pretty good.
Bludgeoning damage, I would have said. I don't know if it's bludgeoning or not.
Yeah, bludgeoning.
Okay.
Pom. Those were like some of the least damage.
Yeah.
Guys
And they are
in there.
now both bloodied. So
Pom.
you've done well to beat the heck up.
Did I manage to knock car 3 into accident?
Oh, pushing
Yeah.
this car over.
Yeah, but let's do
They'll
like
do like 2d6 instead.
yeah, 2d6.
Because it's absorbed a lot of the damage with crumpling and all that stuff. Not that they're designed to crumple the way modern day cars are.
10.
Nice. Slightly less beat up, but still damage.
These guys are.
The only other damage, 3 of those, I think the only other damage those took were from Bartholomew's Thunderwave, so that was good. Up next is Buddy with Bartholomew on deck. Are we missing anything from your
Car's still
turn?
moving, or did we stop?
It is still moving.
significantly slower.
Yeah, I'm gonna be breaking actually now. So I'm gonna be trying
Is
to
it?
let's go. Marines, we are leaving.
Oh, you want to get everybody into the car.
I think I want to try to just. Well, actually, I couldn't get sick.
All your
You can pull around.
stuff, all your stuff
All our
is still in
stuff
the back
is
of
in-
this
yeah.
carriage.
That's true.
So knowing that though, Buddy, it is your turn.
It's still it's still possible for you to escape in this vehicle without damaging every single. And you're gonna want to run away eventually anyway because
What should I do,
there's
guys?
tons of people.
I mean,
I think we do need to get our stuff.
it's like a big chest, right?
There's like
There's
two
two big
chests.
suitcases, kind of, with runes on them.
Could I theoretically grab them both? If I spend my entire turn just hopping out, grabbing them and putting them in, or
5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
okay, Buddy's gonna clamber out.
This could work.
He'll push open both doors and then
Yeah.
go out the side with it.
Yeah.
All right. So you grab the stuff. You're back in the car.
Absolutely insane.
Run out, interact action, full dash.
And then bonus action, I'll just put my illusion back into the carriage with me.
Sure. All right.
We go to get in.
Top.
We mistake you for the illusion. It's like, all right, I'll
That's
sit
Mark's turn next.
Mark, do you want
here.
to?
Yolman has said get in.
Can I scoop a Snickers?
I'll spin around. I'll try to.
Depending on when it's his turn, he might be able to just sprint it.
So we are at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I want to do. If you guys want to try to escape this situation,
Just
we can
everybody.
switch to that.
Like, are you all ready to leave? Is that what you'd like to do?
I
Yeah,
think
we're
so.
trying
Yeah.
to get out of here.
Yep.
Okay.
Like, cheese, get the.
You get in the
Cheese
car.
Okay. And
But,
Snickers?
but you can be up on the back. You can just grab a hold of the back of it.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
can have your arm out and ready to grab Snickers on the way to
Or you can
around?
grab my tail, whichever.
Something around
Grab
Krogan.
something, dude.
You get it, disengage and get in the car?
Or what?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Once everybody gets in, I'll go ahead and bonus action for some temp HP.
Nice.
Whenever we swing by for Snickers, just to make sure we get him too.
Yep. Gotcha.
Snickers is going to run up here. He sees what's going on. He saw it from there. And then,
Rills is gonna, do you want to do
Yeah,
anything before
no,
you...
I'm gonna disengage and hop aboard. Since talking is a
Real-
free action, I call the nun names.
Oh, okay. They have like 5 hit points.
Oh, fuck that, I shoot her.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, if I... Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
so
Roll
she
it.
looks really
looks
bad?
really beat
yeah.
up.
No, I shoot
Yeah.
her first.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Her name
So,
is Dare.
a 17 and a 19 on the die.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's definitely a hit. It's just to see how much damage this does.
Sorry. This was a 6, but it was outside of the box. I have wounds.
Am I rolling 6 again?
No, that's still 8 damage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
She is absolutely just dead.
Kill me. Show you.
Those are not going
Yolaman
yet.
driving, steering around to swing and pick up Snickers. Is that
These guys are trying to get up. Yeoman, I'm gonna try to get actually they're gonna try to get out of the way of the oncoming vehicle.
What a 1 and a 4! You
Yeoman,
full
you
on.
run over these two.
They failed their speed bump check.
Yeah.
Bump, 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 bump. You guys all feel this. And are driving towards Snickers, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a
Like a dexterity skill check of some sort to grab a Snickers.
Yeah, you can do
By
sleight of
the
hand
power
or.
of Grayskull. Oh no,
Snickers-
Grayskull, my
Snickers
dude.
is gonna try as well.
Ooh, 15 on the die for Snickers.
Okay, it's better than like my 10, my dude.
Oh, with a 10. I think
Yeah, with a
that's-
10, he's
the-
running up.
they
and
managed to-
You
yeah.
pull him on board. He is barely alive.
He's
Hey,
bleeding.
Snickers! Oh,
It was hard to grab because he's covered in blood.
Oh, wait, is that yours or theirs? Oh,
Yes.
Yes, I see.
As everybody's on now aboard, everybody gets maximum temp HP.
Okay,
11
nice.
temp.
And that is where
that's-
we will end for tonight.
11
Do you
temp.
not want them to shoot at him as they drive off?
We can. I think that's.
No, I think we could clear. They're in the woods and they're like trying to find their other people or who knows what's happening with them. They're all not on the road anymore.
Congratulations. You have avoided being captured by the nuns.
And you have a car.
By Locke.
But he's still at maximum HP.
I'm happy for Buddy.
I love Buddy's vibes so much. I appreciate it absolutely. Like you're like, Buddy, close the doors. And I'm just like,
Can't rescue them if I die.
Arguably the most reckless with the most reserves.
I thought it'd be fun to put you two together. It's perfect.
I was like, well, we're gonna ride this out because I'm with Buddy, and Buddy's not going to want me to get in a fight. Get in a fight.
Buddy got, they took, now you know. Yeah,
I wanted to see how discontent Buddy was with like being manacled, having all this stuff. Yeah. So it was like a 2, and I was like, he's no.
Can I handle this?
I'd love to see Buddy make it through this, like, with a no-hit speed run, essentially.
We should have a tracker for just how much damage Buddy has taken entirely.
Before. There's like a couple of race marks there.
All right, it's late, so let's wrap this up.
Thanks everybody for watching. Like and subscribe and join the Discord. There's going to be a thing tomorrow night, and on Wednesday, if you join the Discord, you'll get a notification for
Hunters.
either Flux, Hunters. It's D&D in space.
How's Happy
With
Father's
bounty
Day?
Father's Day, yeah.
Oh yeah, Happy Father's Day. That's it. Yeah. Okay.
How dare you reproduce?